That sounded good.
There you go.
We're the Cultured Misfits.
Yep, there you go.
No?
I can't sing.
You just sang.
None of us can sing, Rell, but we say it anyway because it's funny.
Oh, man.
None of us can sing.
Culture.
We a podcast. What? Podcast. What?
Culture.
The Cultured Misfits podcast. What?
Yeah.
Do it again. What?
Uh-huh.
We're the
One day we'll get it together.
One day, and that day is today.
Oh,
Man, that
Lord.
day is today.
Oh, yeah.
What? That's just not a nice look. What?
Huh?
Why are you looking at me that way?
I'm just looking at you regularly.
I don't feel that was like a regular look. I feel like that was, she's bad. I'm
Mad
sorry.
about what?
I don't know, because you could have stayed in D.C. I know you didn't want to, Corey. She was
Let's just start off on a good note. Okay?
You know, I wasn't even thinking about that.
But now
But,
that you've brought it
now
up.
that you brought it up.
I mean,
I know.
I don't like this here.
I know.
I can't see you.
I know, but I want to keep it this way for now, just in
understand.
case, our plans actually come to fruition.
Okay.
And then, we can just 100,000 margin running.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that means Jazzy couldn't see me before, and so she was fine with not seeing me.
Dang.
No, I can see you. Why couldn't I see you?
I think it was on the other side, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
but
was
I
on
could
that
see
side.
you. Yeah, but I could see you because this wasn't here.
I know. Fourth microphone. Anyways, another episode of the Cultured Misfits, and I am Brandon, aka DJ Silk, and to the right of me,
Hi, y'all. This is Rell.
and to the left of me,
It's Jazzy. How we doing?
yo, we good. I switched that up. I want to keep you guys on your toes because if I do, then I usually,
Just
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Just do it. We got it. We got it.
You good?
I'm
Do you
trying
need
to
a
fix
mo-
my hair.
I
What's
think your
wrong?
hair is fine.
Yeah,
What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
it looks.
It's just,
The puff?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't have those
Straight out
problems.
the
I'm happy.
shower.
Happy.
Yeah.
to
Well,
have
I'm glad
those
you don't
problems.
have. I wish I didn't have. Well,
No.
there's good problems to have. Never mind.
I'm okay
Take
with
back.
it.
Because you can always shave your head. You can
Yeah.
always.
It's not an
No, we're
option.
not doing that.
You see the way my head's set up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think it
You ever
would.
see the group? You remember the group of Jean A?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, it's a groove thing. I got the funky swing. Well, we got the funky swing. They're from Philly. They both had.
Too old.
It was actually. You know what? God damn it.
Too old, babe.
That was
Yeah.
94, 93, 94, 95. But they made really good music. They had the song. Their original first single was "Hey, Mr. DJ."
Okay.
And you've heard the record. If you heard the
I'm
record,
sure I
you'd
heard a
be like,
remake of it.
No, you heard the record. You
Oh,
heard the
okay.
record. And Groove Thing was their second single, but they had short head. Like they
Okay.
had you saw their skulls.
Maybe one day when I reach third level auntie, then I'll shave my hair.
Well, you got a nice mop on your head, so I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's a mop.
mop. That's a compliment.
That is not a
That's
compliment.
not- I feel like men don't know how to speak to women. And that was
I like
proof.
that mop on your head.
Great.
The fuck? No.
Well, just accept it with the energy and the intention that it was. Later on, you'll be like,
Well, you need to read. What is it
I
called?
would take a different
Something
word. Say a
doesn't
different
equal
word.
impact. Intent doesn't equal impact.
Today it does.
Mm.
Today it does.
That was terrible.
I'm glad that we are all here together on this beautiful Sunday.
It is really nice.
Mm, it
Even
is.
though it rained crazy at the end of the day, but it was a beautiful day.
Today did?
Yesterday.
Yesterday,
Okay.
it started out
Weekend.
beautiful.
I know.
Yeah, it was beautiful outside.
And now it's kind of cold out.
I know. That went from
Temperature
80 degrees to back to hoodies
60,
and
yeah.
jean jackets.
But I overheard someone saying that we need the rain. I didn't
We
realize
do.
that we were
We're in a
having
drought?
yeah,
Oh, shit, I didn't
It's
know that.
dry.
yeah.
It's very dry. That's why the allergies are so bad right now, because it's so dry and the pollen and things. Yeah. So
My throat
Yeah.
been itching like a motherfucker
did
since
you
this
take
shit.
the medications?
I did.
In my eyes.
I did take some.
Are you driving around with your windows down?
I was.
Yeah.
See, stop.
Yeah,
But I want to enjoy the weather.
Then you better get some shields. So,
I'll keep.
Right? That was me yesterday. I got my car clean, detailed, everything yesterday. And next thing you know, it started raining. I was like, damn.
That's the worst.
no.
But at least the inside's nice and clean.
Yeah.
So okay, it
So,
was
do
worth
you
it.
ride with your air recirculators on? Do you know what that is in your car?
no. My air conditioner?
Air recirculator.
Like when you turn off the AC button.
No, it is the button
It's
has
like spinning the air inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that on.
Yes, that will actually make your air colder in the car,
Once
It'll-
it's cold in your car or cooler in your car.
but
than
it'll
outside.
cool it faster because it's
Mm.
not pulling in the
Hot air
warm
from
air from
outside.
outside to cool and constantly do it. So it's just recirculating the cabin air. So for your allergies, it keeps
So
the
always
pollen
keep it
out.
on.
I keep mine on all the time.
Good to know.
Yeah, it'll make your car last longer.
Oh, so that's the one that spins the air inside.
Yeah.
But then the other one is taking the air from outside and bringing it in.
Right.
Listen,
So
I
if
learn shit every
you
day.
have bad odors in your car for whatever reason,
Brandon is cracking me up.
you turn that off because you want that air out. You should crack the window for a minute too. Because
circulate
let's not act like we don't be in the car with bad air.
I'm just thinking of you. I'm just thinking of all the drive
for me.
the driver. No, you're the driver.
My passengers.
Yeah, your passengers.
Oh, that too.
Oh,
Too. But
Jesus.
yeah, I mean, if you break wind in your car, you don't want that
my
air
God.
recirculating.
He always has to go there.
Right. Just
You
wind
just
down the window.
Say what you had to say and call it a day. Nobody wants to know about all that.
You're gonna sit there and let that circulate and kill
Well,
yourself?
no, because I feel like somebody's listening to this, right? And then
wind down the
later on this week, they're gonna be riding around. They're gonna flatulate, and then they're gonna be mad at me because they're like, "I rode around for 3 hours with fart in my car," and it's like, no, because you have to turn the air recirculator off and clean that air out. You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't even know that. Like, you both, how long have you had cars?
I knew that.
I just put the window down.
Even like when you go in the tunnel, you turn
Like-
it on so that you're not breathing in the
The
fumes
gas and stuff.
and
Yeah.
stuff. I know
Right.
this.
Yeah,
I
so
think I
just
knew
keep
it. I
on.
just didn't know it was that name. Like I never
Recirculator.
called it that. I'll just be like, it's the one with the arrows in the car.
Yeah, the air recirculation. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Damn.
Anyway.
Feisty, man. Anyway.
Anyway.
So, updates. Any updates?
PO had a flag football game on Friday. So she just started. So like, they don't win their games. You know, they're all new and trying to learn the fundamentals of it, but they're doing really good, and I'm proud of her. So she's doing a good job.
Okay.
And then a customer wanted her to create another piece for them. So
okay. He's
my little
outpacing
one, we ain't there yet. But you know, I'm out here assisting her. So I went from owner to assistant instantly.
Nice.
But she likes it. She did a good job. So that's our little update.
Okay. What about you, Rell?
I was supposed to go to a festival yesterday, but it got rained out. So, you know, change of plans. But I was down in DC with my girls and we went out and had a good time.
A festival? Can we know what festival? What was it? A 420 festival?
It's a festival.
Sounds like that. Yeah. There you go.
You made it sound way more ominous than it needed to be. It's 420 festivals everywhere. I'm not.
I would have to know. I went for a festival.
Well, I mean, listen, people are living vicariously through us right now, so I would like to give them as many details as possible.
Huh.
You know, the festival's a generic ass. That could have been a Trump festival.
Why didn't go? Well,
Yeah.
Oh Lordy.
all right.
Oh, all right. Well, so what's been up with me? I was an extra. Yes, an extra in a production.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
What kind of production?
Well, I can't divulge that because they'll sue me.
Oh, it was an OnlyFans. Got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a
Playboy,
Apple.
got
It's
it.
an Apple TV. I wish it was an Apple TV. It's a show that's being filmed in Philly, and
Is it like a new show
it's
or
a
is
new
it
show?
okay?
It's a new show. When it's
Comes out.
I was
Did you have fun?
no,
No, being an
So
extra
why
is a
did you
pain
do
in the
it?
ass.
because they called me. Right. It is. It is.
It is.
They called me. I like after the last one I was in. I was
Mm-hmm.
in the Idris Elba movie Concrete Cowboy on Netflix. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a miserable fucking day. Miserable.
Did you see yourself in the movie?
I didn't even see the movie. I don't even know if I made it. I have no idea.
You
but
just got paid and that's it.
that's it. They feed you well. They hook you up.
Uh-huh.
I know that's why she like that shit.
I've never done it.
I did it when I was a kid. I was a well, go ahead.
No, what were you at?
So when I was a kid, I was an extra in the movie Changing Lanes
Okay.
with I think it was a Samuel Jackson and Ben Affleck.
Okay.
And all I remember was first off, I was wearing like a bright colored shirt, so they were like, "Oh, we have to change her shirt to make it more dull with everyone."
Right.
And then all I remember is I'm sitting in a classroom, and this little kid just runs in for something, and then he runs out. It's like something with a little boy running in and out. Because I don't know, I was like maybe 8 or 9. No, I was young. I was really young.
Okay.
Wasn't a teenager. And then that's all I remember. And we were in New York all day. Just
Right.
waiting. All that you
That's
sitting
all
in a
you
room
do.
or you sitting in an area chilling, waiting, like until we need the kids. Let's go. All right, we're done with the kids. 10 minutes later, come back. And then we're like, all right, we'll let you know we need you again, but you need to stay here all day.
All the fucking day. It is. It's hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's hurry up and wait. So this, I had to go to a studio and I got fitted for my costume. So I actually was in a wardrobe. So that was cool. I got paid for a whole day for that, for like an hour's worth of work. But in Philly, standing outside the city hall in these shoes that my feet hurt so bad. It hurt. I mean, it was miserable. I think the worst part was they don't tell you anything.
Right.
They don't tell you anything.
You're just waiting.
You're just waiting. Like, and they were just doing take after take after take after take, different angles. And so I got it. Like like at first I was fascinated because I'm like, all right, I know why they're doing this. I know why they're doing that. But after a while, it was like, the fuck, man. Like, can you let us know when we're gonna be done? Mm-hmm. And then in the afternoon, they had us do more takes, but the cameras were way far away. We were super, super duper background. They just wanted us, like, they were 100 yards away.
You were just filler.
We were just filler. Mm-hmm. And so we're standing at attention. And they're like, all right, whatever, action. And we're like, all right. And it was like, after a couple minutes, it's like, fuck is going on?
Cut.
Like, right? There was no cut. It's just, and then eventually people just start talking and relaxing. And then they're like, cut. We're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, you couldn't see no cameras. There were no cameras in our vicinity. So every time I'm an extra, I'm like, I'm not doing this shit again. And then I end up doing it again. Mm-hmm. So I did that, and then I did the swingers party.
Mm-hmm. This was the first Friday?
No, it was the second Friday, but I was saving, to talk about this, We were moving fast for your birthday. I didn't want to delay your birthday thing. So it was last weekend that I did the party. You know what I'm saying? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. People. Y'all got to come back. It's getting friskier and friskier. Well, Rell has to come back. Jazz has to show up.
It's just like a regular club, like regular bar to me.
Well, it's getting friskier. But I got to tell you, these people, white people, they just
out there.
So they don't understand. They don't understand me. They don't understand me. So I get, I started early actually. And I'm just doing my thing, like kind of warming up and everything. The music is low. Started at 8, like 8:30. I still have the music low. People, like there's people there, but they're drinking and they're talking. And that's the vibe.
Yeah.
This lady comes up. Now, in the swinger universe, she's a 10.
Why is she a 10? Because she down for it all?
No,
and she's
she's
looking
actually
good?
Because she looks good. She's pretty. In the real world, she's a strong 6.5, But in the swinger world, she rolls up.
It's terrible.
I know. But I'm saying this for the story, right? Mm-hmm. So you understand. Mm-hmm. So she comes up to me and I'm playing, I had played some CeCe Peniston. You know who that is, right? Finally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the song. Okay, I don't know the people.
You know that song, right, Rell? Okay. So I'm in that vibe and I'm playing Fuck That. And it's a song and the guy's like, why is it every time I'm walking down the street, somebody wants to hand me their damn flyer? Like, I don't want to go to your party, man. Fuck that. It's a, this.
I don't know that one, but
I don't know that one either.
All right, but it is mid-90s. It's a quintessential 90s record. Mm-hmm. So she comes up and she's like, we're old. Do you think you could play some 80s and 90s music?
It is 90s music.
Right, mid-90s music. So now I'm looking at her crazy as she's talking to me. And then she puts her hand on my shoulder. So now I'm like, right. I'm like, so, okay, I get it, bitch. You think because you're blonde hair, blue eyes, attractive, I'm supposed to be enamored with you. Like you're working me, And, maybe you could play some Belle Biv DeVoe. You could play some Public Enemy. You could play some Def Leppard, some AC/DC, some things like that. And I'm just like, this is a 90s record. And I've been playing 80s and 90s stuff since you walked through the door. I don't know this record. I just looked at her. I said, all right.
And you about to not know the next one either.
So she walks away. She's like, okay. And she walks away. And now I'm muttering to myself. I'm like, funky ass bitch. All right. Right. But I mean, it's 8:30. It's like, come on. And it's just make a request. Request a song. Don't give me a laundry list of songs because now you're telling me you don't think I know what I'm doing. You're telling me how to do my job. Mm-hmm. Like you're giving me this suggestion. So whatever. Right. So then later on, I'm rocking. People are dancing, having a good time. Then this dude that is differently abled, a little bit, just marginally differently abled, he comes up to me and he's like, sir, can you play Give Me Some Sugar? All right. It's a I think it's an AC/DC song or something like that. Or I forget, whatever, right? Totally left of what I'm playing. I don't even have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you say Give Me Some Sugar, I was thinking it was a Trick Daddy song or whatever, the
Mm-hmm.
sugar, right? So I realized I don't have it. Right? He comes back like a half an hour later. Are you gonna play the song? And I'm like, bro, I don't have it, bro. He's like, you don't have it? No, I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna play it. So I'm irritated because people are dancing. That like we popping. It's the vibe is good. So then he's like, well, do you have Pony?
Oh Lord, not Pony
gosh.
again.
Right. This is the guy that every month he asks for Pony.
Yeah, and then he be starting to dance, right?
Every month. And every month I played it. So now
I'll be like, no, I ain't got Pony today.
I should have. That's what I should have said. That's what I should have
No,
did.
not today,
They
buddy.
love them some
Today.
Pony.
I'm like, bro, you ask for that song every month. And every month I play it. Why are you asking me if I have it? And I forget. I'm like, damn, he's different.
Mhm.
So maybe his cognitively, right? He's like, okay. So he goes off. I'm fucking rude. I'm being rude. I'm angry. So he goes
Trying to
off.
scratch your hair?
Right? I want to pull my hair. So my man goes off and he walks over to this other blonde haired lady, says something to her. She comes over to me. Can you pour some sugar on me? Cause he asked for that. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you like I told him, I don't have it. I'm not going to have it. Can't play it. She's like, well, I'll give you $20 if you can have it for the next time. I'm like, I don't want your money.
Mm-hmm.
Please just
Put
whatever.
some sugar on me.
Is that the song?
Yes, I think so.
I didn't even bother to look it up. And now I'm not going to play it for spite.
Don't do that.
It's a good record.
I'm sure it's a great record. I'm sure it's a great record, but what you're not going to do is put pressure on me in that way. Because she saw like why are you making his request and I already told him what it was, right?
Well, you already said he's kind of different, so.
Man, listen, I don't care. I'm just whatever. So she's hanging around. She's like, well, this is going to play. But it's like now she's talking. I'm not listening to her. And she kind of walks off. I play Pony. Women get up on the bar. They take their tops off. There's oral sex that happens on the bar. Right? Yeah.
Jesus.
Right. Over some damn genuine Pony. Who knew? Who knew? That's the trigger song, right? I mean, but that's what it's, it's.
I hear you.
That's what they're there for, right?
I guess.
So
you can't just dance.
Right.
Well, I mean, I had them going. Like this is towards the end of the night.
I hear you. I hear you. That's
They're
what it's for.
feeling it.
I get it, but it's just like that's just doing way too much. But
Well, how are you going to function?
I don't gotta watch. I gotta watch if I want to. I'm just gonna look at Rell.
Jazz,
Eye contact. Don't get no ideas, but just don't leave me.
Wow. Whoa. So they're having fun. I'm like, all right, this is great. So there's this other gentleman who was dancing all night. He was dancing his ass off. I'm going to give it to you. Roger was doing his thing. Had his shirt open. He's dancing. He rolls up on me. And he's like, bro, I need for you to play Footloose.
Footloose.
Yeah. Footloose.
This is why I said I haven't been back.
Oh my God.
Do you hear these requests?
I'm begging.
Right.
Oh, I need to record that.
Yo.
I need to record him dancing for that.
It's like the Roseanne bar.
That's what I call it. Roseanne's bar.
Oh, Jesus.
But listen, man, the owner is down. Like, that's why she has me there because she,
Why don't you put a sign that says no requests?
I'm about to get a shirt.
And then put, you know how during COVID, they had those plexiglasses around. You need that in the DJ booth so they can't fucking bother you.
I needed Brock there because Brock usually runs interference.
Where's Brock at?
He didn't make it this time around. So
Brock is your, he busy, back the fuck up.
he accepts the
BS.
He accepts the request. And he'll let me know at a comfortable time, so
he reads the room.
He reads the room and like what I'm doing, like, cause they'll come up and I'm mid mix. Like it's obviously I'm doing stuff and they'll just be like,
That's me.
yeah, just annoying. I felt bad because actually this girl came up and I thought she was going to like bother me. And so I ignored her for like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started to walk away and I felt bad. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I just wanted to let you know I love when you DJ here. It's so great. And I'm like,
See? Stop being an asshole.
Yeah, stop
Right.
being an asshole.
I gave her a
Everybody
big
don't
hug.
need to be an asshole.
I gave her a big hug. I gave her a big hug. So, and thanked her. So I'm like, bro, I'm not playing Footloose.
She should have slid in a request at that moment.
Yeah, she should've.
She didn't need to because she loves how I play.
Yeah,
so I'm like, bro, I'm not playing it. He's like, bro, trust me, play Footloose. I'm like, I'm not fucking playing it. Leave me alone, right?
I ain't playing this
The girl's
song.
going.
No, it gets him going.
It's
Give the people what they want.
I'm like, no, I don't even have it. And I like Kenny Loggins. I'm not even gonna hold you, but like, no. I know what was gonna happen. He's gonna do his he's gonna do
Can
his,
you imagine that coming on?
You're right.
No.
I mean, I knew exactly how he was gonna dance. I know everything.
He was
Right?
going to be out there acting like it was Footloose.
He
The
was-
night where they all came out and danced for the last time.
Yeah, no, not me. So then he comes back 5 minutes later with another request.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I said, because you asked me for Footloose, I don't even want to know anything else you want to hear. Because that's just so off, whatever. He laughed and walked off. I'm like, yeah. All right.
Why don't you need to just put a request paper and have them write down all their requests so they don't even have to come to you. So that you're
It
still
doesn't mean-
catering to the crowd
Mhm.
and you don't have the paper.
Yeah. And then if you feel like looking at it, cool. Just
Mhm.
have it next to you. When, no, all right, the requests are done. I got the list. You ain't got to look at it.
No,
but I mean,
because you know what that means? It means everybody will be.
that's fine, but they're
They
not
can do that.
bothering you.
I know, but then they get aggressive because they drink and then it's like,
Mine's
because
on
I
the
used to do it.
list.
Right. They
I'm like,
just,
I played it already. You
Oh,
missed
Lord,
it.
See, you're not going to work as a DJ.
Hell no.
So, so it goes to the end of the night. Lord. So I told you about the woman, the person that I don't like, right? The one that I thought was a transgender.
What?
Yeah. There's a woman there
Mhm.
who I thought was transgender.
Mhm.
It turns out she's not.
Oh, Jesus.
And now I'm upset that she's not transgender. 'Cause-
Well, why did you assume?
because she's very,
Strong features.
yeah, she's very handsome woman, very aggressive, very like her energy is just, she fucks with my energy. Like when she comes in, I shift. Like I make sure I know where she's at throughout the club because
That's
she
not
makes me,
good.
she's a problem, right? And she wears these Karen hairstyles, like
Mhm.
kind of like skate rat 90s, 80s things. Look, and she's just a problem for me. She's
Mhm.
a problem for me, and I don't like her. And I just hate her. I hate her. I really do.
It's a
Anyway,
strong word.
Did you have interactions with her?
yeah, like a couple months ago, she got mad because I played Beyonce Love on Top.
Okay.
And the room, right. The room wasn't feeling it. So I got out of it.
Okay.
Why'd you cut the record off, right?
Because you didn't like it.
Well, she was dancing. She was the
She
only
liked
one
it.
dancing. She was feeling it, right? And so I didn't realize she was feeling it. Right? I didn't know it was going to elicit a reaction. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then last month, she was the one that told me it was the same thing. We're an older crowd.
Okay.
Right. And I'm playing older music, but she didn't know the song. Well, I don't know the record.
Got it.
And I'm like,
So that makes you hate her?
well, it's her energy. It's like she just,
So you hate her energy.
but no, she's like, can you please come next month so you can see her?
Okay.
All right. I'll show you a picture. When you
I'll
see
try
it,
next month. You know, next month's my birthday month.
You can find a couple hours to shoot down and see it. But she's not, she's kind of miserable. Like
Okay.
part of me feels bad for her because of how she looks. Not,
Okay.
I mean, if she was transgender, her life would be easier.
Oh my God.
Because-
Brandon!
Nice.
No, because then you would look, her looks would make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like
so she's just she looks very masculine.
very masculine. She's in the gym. She's
So
very
she
masculine.
bodybuilding?
I don't know what kind of
Maybe
body
that
she's
would-
building, but it's not working. It's not good. But my
Alright.
point is,
All right.
my point is, if she was a man going female,
Then it would make sense
it
on
would
why
ma-
she looks the way she
looks
does.
the way she does. It
Okay.
just, I'm like, damn, this poor lady. But then she's like, I can tell a lot of people don't like her. Like,
Mm.
it's not like I'm the only one. Just the way you saw her. I'm going to show you a picture. I think I have a picture. I'm going to show you a picture.
I don't know.
Right?
This whole thing is problematic.
But I know it's all the problems. But
Brandon is
honest.
problematic right now. It's okay, you know. The story is problematic.
If you guys came and you saw, you'd be like, "All right, B, got you, right."
When we go, we will follow up.
You'd be like, "Yeah, he was on point with that one." But so there's like 6 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
My fucking laptop dies.
Brandon,
I'm gonna take it to get it depoted and have them. It said the battery failed or whatever, but it was plugged in. I don't know what happened, but it went out. Right,
overpowered.
Yeah, maybe that's what. Whatever it did, it just stopped. Right,
mm-hmm.
and they're having a great time. So of course they're like, "Oh, right." So as I'm trying to get it, I had to do a PR option. I had to do a PR RAM start to get it to right.
Mm-hmm.
So one girl is like, "Well, y'all calm down. He's taking care of it. Like, relax. He's not a big deal. What are you acting tripping right? I'm like, thank you. And I hear from across the room, "You owe me 6 minutes, sir." I'm like, why? I didn't even know her voice was that dark. I didn't know her voice was that deep.
No, dark. You meant what you said.
I did not. And I look up and it's her.
Your voice can be dark. Did you know that?
Well, yeah, he's scared of her.
Not low.
It was
dark.
It was, and now I'm upset.
You gotta play Drake.
Right. Yes.
Yo, I'm like, why is your voice like that? Why? I mean, he's like, "You owe me 6 minutes." I'm not exaggerating. I didn't know her voice was that husky.
Husky, dark,
deep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got my laptop going, and I actually gave them an extra half an hour because I was playing slow jams, and they were having fun. Like, I'm facilitating action, like things are going on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep the vibe going. I'm not gonna stop it. I should, but I'm not. But yeah, that happened. I was very upset. I'm still a little traumatized by her. She's.
I'm gonna call Brandon one day. But why did you pick up the phone?
Only 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Only 6 minutes.
And you know what's sad? I knew she was being playful, but I didn't even take it as playful because she fucks with my energy that much. Like, we don't.
I wonder if you just ever need to have a conversation with her, like a regular generic conversation, just for you to like change your output on her.
I feel like deep down, that's your future baby mama.
No,
my
no.
God. Shots fired.
Mm-mm.
Right. She does have a Karen hairstyle.
Let me see.
Very Karen.
You owe me 6 minutes, mister.
Stop it. Not Brandon in the back, like.
Let me see. I didn't
I'm
even
not in the
say
back. Am I in the back?
Yeah, you in the back, like.
Not with the lip.
Yeah, with the lip and all. Look, in the back.
Oh, man. I didn't even know I was in that picture.
Yo, you see him in the back?
Yeah, he's DJing.
Yep. He was in your element, like,
doing my thing. Yeah, but yeah, I would like to have a conversation with her to because I don't want to feel that way about anybody. I don't, but she really does. Like, she
probably don't even know that her energy's like coming off like that. She probably just thinks she's going to the bar, have a good time. She got to deal with this DJ who don't play music the one she wants to play, but she's trying to have a good time.
Songs that she's not. Whatever, man.
You have to cater to your audience.
No.
I mean, he does though.
I do.
You do though. It's just that one who didn't know the songs you was playing from the 90s.
Right. There you go, Rell. She's still mad because I played Chi Ma. Nah, she's mad because I played Chi Ma.
Oh my gosh.
She's still mad.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Like, Brandon, you can't play it. You know what that means? You know what a Chi Ma is?
Have you played it since?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I play that shit.
Oh. I mean,
I just feel
I
like
hear
that.
I hear you. Cause that be getting us.
Yeah, that's the way that shit comes in hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Because you're the only one that's not vibing. You're not vibing with us.
Sometimes you have to ignore the content and just appreciate the party vibe.
Yeah, but she can't because she knows what the song is about. So
I know she kind of ruined
hears
it for me a little
I
bit.
know because I was like,
well, you can still enjoy it. How about that?
Because when I
what about
that
instrumental?
Shit in,
can I listen to the instrumental and then I won't hear the words?
I don't know if it's going to hit the same way.
It's the beat that hits.
From demo. Yeah. Whatever.
Make up your own words.
But no, I do cater. I'm catering to the room and the event and the vibe, not individual people. So if you make a request that falls in line with the room and the vibe, and then that's
that
cool.
bar looks like you need to be playing some Kenny Chesney.
The country music.
Some Dixie chicks who aren't Dixie chicks anymore. They're whatever they are. some Lady Antebellum. That's not Lady Antebellum anymore. That's what that bar
They
is.
all changed their names?
Yeah, because
it's all racist shit.
They didn't realize it then?
No, they
That's
did.
what it
It just didn't hit the same.
People care.
What was the lady one?
Lady Antebellum?
What is that one?
Now it's something else. I don't know.
But what is
Antebellum is after slavery and them trying to bring it back to slavery.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Okay.
Right. But I mean, it's a cool sounding name.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they'll be
catchy.
like, you know how they say like the Confederate flag is not racist. It just means that we're proud of our heritage and stuff like that. And it's like, no, it means you're fucking racist because your heritage is racist back.
It's a rebel flag.
Right.
But, you know, America.
America. Well, you know what? So you guys come to the next shindig. You can see her, and then you can gauge for yourself.
If you play my music request.
What you trying to hear?
Last time I put in a music request, but you didn't know the song.
What?
I like, Afro beats, that kind of style. But that bar's not that style.
Yeah, no.
You see how she just rolled out like all the things.
I need some Afro beats. Wrong bar, Rell.
Well, they better get hip if they want me there.
I hear you.
No, but they know all the Tribe Called Quest songs. They know all the hip hop songs. When I go into that, they lose their fucking mind. You know, the last 2 months, what got the shit going? This Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It.
That's a good record.
It's a great record, but I didn't expect for them to be like, this is how we do, and they putting their drinks down and getting on the dance floor and going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Return of the Mac. That probably set it off too.
All
Summertime.
Yeah. All the things. They're down. That's what they want. But I'm just saying, man, you can't have it. This is not Burger King.
Can't do that and then Afro beats. That's a totally different.
I can. I can do
Could
all
that
of
work?
that. Oh, I can make it work.
I guess when we go there,
you're gonna have
to play it.
Because I'm gonna be like,
I'll fuck around and be like, I need some reggaeton up in this bitch. Okay, I need a little bit, just a little bit.
They like all of that, and when you go to most swingers clubs, that's what they play. That's the thing. Even when I've gone to the racist swingers clubs,
because when you want to fuck, you gonna fuck to those beats, ain't you?
Right.
So
you know Kenny Chesney.
You out here doing shit. And you want what the hell?
I said that's what it looked like.
I'm gonna fuck the Dixie Chicks now.
Landslide is one hell of a song.
You're not gonna strip to. I don't even know people. I can't even just pull.
Say it ain't. Yeah.
To a banjo song. You know. No. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, so that's my update. I'm excited when we do go to. Are you still excited?
I'm still trying to go. Yes.
No, it's excited, not trying to go.
Oh, well, yeah.
She ain't going, Rell.
I am going to go.
Yeah, she is going, because I ain't going if she don't go.
I'm going. I just got to get my outfit.
I thought you had your outfit together already. What?
In my head, I got to get it.
Oh, you don't own the pieces that you wanted?
Not that, no. It has to be like a body suit type.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Other than that, it's a bra. I'm not going to go in there in a bra.
Of all the places where you could go
I might
for
wear a bra and a see-through top and call it
something like, yeah, right.
And
something on
pants.
top. But like what I was thinking was like the like a body
yeah, I know
suit
what you're talking about. Yeah.
that's lingerie. So everything's still covered, but it's lingerie. And then some like shorts or jeans or whatever. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't going to full. Yeah, no.
As she looks down at the ground the whole time.
It's okay.
Oh, what? Listen. However I take it in, don't be talking your shit because that would be the last time I go.
I feel like it's going to be the last time you go anyway.
You don't know that. You
so
don't
you going
know
back
that.
to the beach?
No, I'm not going back to the beach. But you don't know that. You don't know how it is. It's just it's a different scene.
Look,
and it's dark.
I ain't
got to see everything.
No.
I don't got to see everything.
Lit.
It's lit.
Is it? Y'all party in the lit?
Yes, because people want to see. They're there to show off.
And to be seen.
Yeah, but there's music. I feel like people will be dancing. They'll do their thing, but it'll be over there. Like, I don't have to. Listen.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go. Cool.
So we're going to start a GoFundMe.
I'm going to get it out the way.
We're going to start a GoFundMe. That's another reason. Therapy.
I want to get it out the way so Brandon can stop asking me so he can never be like, you never went. Yes, I did.
I haven't. When was the last time I asked you?
You always ask every time we're on the podcast, you going to go?
But I'm not serious on the podcast. It's for entertainment purposes. Because truly, deep down in my heart, deep down in my heart, I feel like that if the nude beach was too much for you, you're going to die in a club.
So then why bother asking me to go?
Because you said that it's different and you think that
I think it could be different. I don't know, but I don't know unless I go. And if I don't go, and if I feel like it's too overstimulating for me, then I'll be like, you know what, y'all? I tried, but I'm out.
I just feel like the nude beach is Dutch Wonderland, right? And we took you there, and you were like, "These rides are too much for me." But Great Adventure, I think I can handle Great Adventure. I just feel...
All right, then you know what? I won't go then. Okay.
No, you're gonna go.
No, it's cool.
You got your outfit picked out, so you're gonna go.
It's not bought yet. It's okay.
And Elsa,
you're digging yourself for me in a hole already. So then I just won't go. If that's how you already portraying it, cool. I won't go. I won't bother about it.
Elsa's all excited.
That's fine. I have Elsa's number. I could just be like, Brandon was talking mad shit, so he made me uncomfortable. And I don't want to go now.
Oh my god,
you're going, and I can't wait. We're gonna have such a positive. We're gonna have a positive podcast.
See that
after
switch
that.
up real quick.
No, because this is all content. This is fun.
Why does everything gotta be content with you? Why can't it just be
this is
genuine?
the world we live in right now. Well, my world.
Or you don't even gotta mention it that it gotta be content. We obviously know it's content, Brandon.
All right. So
now you just saying stuff just because you want content. Now I just don't want to go.
You want to go?
Nah.
We're gonna have fun.
We'll put a pin.
Are you bringing any of your anybody else? Any of your friends?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Rell?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because I don't want to drive, and I'm driving with you.
No, you riding with Jazz. You driving with Jazz.
No, because she want to leave.
Because what's not going to happen is Brandon gets some opportunities, and y'all be like, "Come on, man. We came together. We got to go together."
You know, him and Elsa are gonna be there the longest.
Okay, I will thug it out. I'm not leaving early, and I'm not driving, so y'all can make whatever
Jazz
that
will be
is,
like,
whatever.
"Give me the keys. I'm gonna sit in the parking spot."
I would get up. I would be like, "Give me an Uber, please. Thank you."
I live too far for that.
You just gotta get an Uber to my house.
That's true. You're right.
That's all you
Yeah,
gotta do.
that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Nah,
We could ride the same Uber. It's fine. I'm on the way.
No, that sounds like you leaving early. I ain't leaving early.
She's not gonna.
I'm not gonna leave early.
It's just the first early.
Maybe.
We got it.
I'm giving myself 2 hours. If I can make it 2 hours, then I did it.
What time are we getting there?
I think we should try to shoot for like 9ish.
Okay.
You know, like,
And we leave at 11?
I don't know.
That's
not
For
sure.
me, myself, if I'm good for 2 hours, cool.
Okay.
If she makes it in 2 hours, she can make it to 4 or
Okay.
6. Like that's the critical mass for her.
Okay.
Like she can handle it. She's
Yeah.
like, you know what? She ain't nothing. You gotta no teeth, girl. No teeth.
What are you doing?
You're gonna be talking shit the whole time. I feel like that's what you're gonna be doing.
If that's for me to get make the hour go by, you better go along with it. Shit.
She's gonna be like, girl.
I'm like, Brandon, look over there. You see that? You see that? You can
Talking so much shit.
All the shit.
All the shits.
All the
Okay.
shit.
And it'll be hilarious. And y'all gonna look at me like, you see her face? She's shocked.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be fun.
Decent time.
It's gonna be all the fun, I think.
I might have to have a therapy session with Elsa afterward.
Oh my God.
What do you
I'm just talking.
I know. But I think what is something that you feel like would freak you out? Like if you saw like what is something you'd be like, oh my God, I can't.
Probably just actually seeing it right then and there. Like you said, they were on the bar doing oral sex to each other. I'm like, it's a lot. I feel like because I take that as something that's something personal. You do personally,
Right.
quietly in your own, not quietly, but like just you and one person, not you, this person, and 5 other people
Watching.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll be like, all right, if they watching, all right.
Let me move out the way.
I'll be like, oh, okay, all
Oh,
right,
he's using the Kevin method.
all right, gotta try that one. Cool.
No. Rell, is there anything that you think would cause you to tap out if you saw it?
Not saw it, but smell. I'm afraid
Here
that
we
it's
go
going to
with the
smell.
smells.
Oh,
And what odors are you?
oh.
Unpleasant ones. I don't know. We'll see.
I think BO to me would be like, oh, I don't want to smell no BO. That's just nasty.
Or like if it's like hot. You know how like sometimes
Hot
clubs
and
get
musty.
Like, yeah.
I don't want none of that.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh no, y'all stink. Bye. It's like, no.
And then it's just like you know how there's like some type of etiquette, but then sometimes people don't follow the etiquette. That's, yeah.
Wait, yeah, because you know what? That dude was so disrespectful. He was an
Yeah.
African dude too. Always
What do you mean? What happened
Africans.
there?
What is, yeah, what is,
What
Just be
happened?
mad, aggressive. So we went with Jen and
See,
in CC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were together all night, like, and homie just starts, he comes over and he starts trying to holler at Jen and CC.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that he found a single woman to get into the club because it was a Saturday night. So you had to have, it's
A
either
partner
couples, couples and single ladies, right? So he was by himself. So he paid for a single lady to be a couple to get in, and then they separated. So now this motherfucker is just
On the prowl.
On the prowl, right?
Oh yeah, that's not safe.
Right. Well, he was totally inept. He ain't get nothing that night.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts trying to talk to Jen and Cece. And now I'm angry. I was like, you just disrespected me. Like it's clear we're together. Like you didn't say nothing.
They could have been with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, they were definitely with me, and it was obvious. It was obvious because all night they're like, homie came with two. Homie came with two. I'm like, y'all don't. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got that.
Right. All right. Yeah.
So it was obvious. So he's trying to talk to them, and I don't know what they said to him, but then he sees me, and then he comes over. He was like, hey man, how you doing? I'm like, what the fuck you want? Like, don't come over now. Like so you gonna talk to them first, and then you're gonna come over to me and act like and be Joe with me, and like that's not how this works. Just don't be like that, brother. Don't be like that, brother. I'm like, nah, man, just leave me alone. Just go talk to them. Just do your thing. And so of course he got rejected. But yeah, that happens from time to time. But I will take care.
Okay.
So trust me,
That's
just
a
point them
bodyguard.
out. Yeah. But that's the only time that I've actually seen it happen. I mean, but it's the Africans and the Indian dudes. They the other ones.
I'm gonna stay right behind you.
No, because they
come right to me.
They come in
general.
They're like, yeah, because you look like you could do
I know.
some
They'd be like,
Sutra.
oh, where are you from? And I'm like, here. Oh, your family, Puerto Rico. Oh, okay. And then they walk away. I don't say no. Not from India. I'm not from there. I'm not from here. No. Mm-mm.
Really? Just be
Yeah,
like, I'm Taino. Be like, I'm Taino, okay?
So dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean, she is. She's Taino. Like, oh, you want to know my tribe? I'm Taino.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm feather, bruh.
Right, not red dot.
Not red dot.
I'm sure that was a problematic thing.
Excuse me, sir. Wait a second. It's shot o'clock. We need our stuff.
We're gonna get the thing. And while you're preparing that, we can play a stupid game and win the stupid prizes.
Mm-hmm.
This week, this shit is. Yo, man, I don't know what's wrong with people.
Who's gonna spin?
I did.
I guess I'm gonna
last
spin.
time, right? No, you spun last time because it was your birthday.
All right. Do. What do you want it to be?
Anything but.
That's not an adequate answer.
Anything but. Anything but. Did you get it?
What?
Anything but.
Anything? Okay, you want tequila? I want vodka.
Of course.
Do.
There you go. Casita.
Ha! You're winning. I think your birthday energy is still there.
Good. Because that's something.
Oh my God.
Was winning for a long time.
All right. So there's this guy here, right? And he tried to rob an Apple store.
Gotta love those.
Yeah, and oh boy. So for you guys that are listening, I will go ahead and describe what's in the video after it plays, or as it's playing, give you the play-by-play. But all right, let's see.
The Apple Store in the Willow Grove Mall on April 13th.
Oh, this is nearby.
He tumbles to the ground, breaking his pelvis and tailbone.
Damn.
He tries to limp away, but the pain is too much, and he lays sprawled on the mall floor.
Sprawled.
The video has gone viral on the internet and is part of the police investigation. We showed some people the painful fall, and the reaction has been what you would expect.
Was he high or something? I don't know. Just jumping.
Wow. Things that people do, man.
Broke his pelvis and broke his tailbone.
That's crazy.
So,
Got up and kept on running?
Abington police say the suspect, Abdi Wasuj, acted like a customer at the Apple Store. Police say this is a man.
So as he falls, so he's this is 2-story mall, and I guess in his attempt to get away, he tried to jump over the railing. He falls, and as he falls, he tries to get up, but his pelvis is broken, so his legs don't work, and the man literally drags himself across the floor of the mall, trying to get away. And it's like, sir, at this point, do you think you're really going to be able to get away by arm? Just absolutely terrible. Here you go. Yeah, watch the thing. I will, of course, post a video in the episode, but
Oh shit,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
bro, you too old to be doing that. What you doing?
You got to stretch. It's
Oh
the
my
crawling for me.
God.
It is him sliding across the floor with using his arms because his legs
He's
really
like, I
are
tapped out. Hold on, I gotta see this again.
That sounds painful.
tailbone and
And the thing
pelvis.
is, it looks like he didn't fall like that high, but he did fall high enough.
He landed crazy.
Yeah, he landed all jacked up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And you know what? I wonder what he tried to steal. I wonder if he tried to snatch the phones, which people don't know.
Shit.
They don't work.
Do you see that?
Ooh.
He played the game of thievery and he lost.
Ooh, baby. Ooh. Yo, him laid out. Yeah, bro. Your legs broken.
His pelvis is broke. The pain. I can't even imagine the pain.
Mm.
His tailbone and pelvis. That's his whole midsection. It's just done.
It's the way he landed.
Mm.
I
I feel
felt
like
right
something
on-
probably like
He fell right on his hip. That's why.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna run. And no,
No.
his body was like, no,
He
son,
tries to limp away, but the pain
it's just too much. No, you can't limp away, sir.
Mm-mm.
You can't limp away. All right. I want to dedicate the shot to my senior year English teacher who passed yesterday, Karen Denton.
Aw.
Rest in power. She was a great, great lady. Awesome.
Shout out to the educators.
Yeah. Oh, she's amazing. So I'm actually happy she transitioned. So she lived a phenomenal life and she touched a lot of hearts. And it's just a reminder. We always talk about our legacy. People talk about their legacy and they always think like it's with their kids or their businesses or whatever they leave behind. But really, it's how you make people feel. Because that's ultimately that's what people remember. They remember how someone they were made to feel, and she made people feel seen, loved,
heard.
supported, and not for nothing. If it wasn't for her, my ass would still be doing my term paper. Yo, do you remember the process? What was your term paper process senior year? Do you remember?
Oh my God.
What is that?
Like your final project paper in English, that like it's usually like a long paper you have to write, like your final paper.
Right.
I don't remember what it was, but I know I was like, I put in work for that shit. Like I really
Delaware
did it.
thing.
Mm-hmm. No,
Well,
it's
I
everywhere.
like it.
So it's like so and back in the 1900s when I did mine, right? The process was you picked a book, and then after you picked the book and you read the book, you picked your thesis. Thesis, like what is your paper going to be? What are you going to prove? Your thesis, you make your thesis statement. Then you got to go through the book. You got to create so many note cards.
Yeah.
Right. And then you pare down those note cards and then you do an outline. And then from the outline, basically the paper writes itself. That's supposed to be the process. And like you got to do your footnotes, MLMA, footnote thing.
Oh my gosh. And
right?
now you had the encyclopedias and everything.
You had to have 3 sources, right? And I was a terrible student. And so if you did it the way they wanted you to, which is very like it's
very like
organized.
it's a process.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a strictly
timeline. There's a timeline.
Strategic, yes.
Yeah. It's like, it's half the year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do nothing. I did my whole thing in 3 days. And she let it slide. Because it's like, yo, your note cards have to be in by this date. So she
Yeah,
could go
because it's
through.
the whole year and you start different processes throughout the entire year. So by the time you hit like the 3rd or 6th month of school, you should have like a whole bunch of shit already done. So by the time it's your time to graduate, that's when you turn in the final paper because you had already turned in your rough draft a month ago.
Right.
And then
notes.
your
I was
notes.
in AP English. I feel like we read a bunch of books and how to rate. I don't think I did. I didn't do this. But that
Probably.
sounds cool.
Because, we weren't in AP English.
Where'd you go to school? Would you go to school here in the States?
Yes, I did. I'm from Cecil County.
That explains that. Their AP is,
Oh, shut
No,
the
this
fuck up.
No comment.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Like it's a term paper, a research paper. It was just.
We had like summer reading. Y'all had to do summer reading?
Yeah, but that's not what it was.
No, this
this is like a legit process
You needed
for the year.
Yeah.
She said I did summer reading.
I did summer read. Yeah, like the fuck. You didn't write no paper. You didn't write no paper to close out the year?
We had to write papers all the time.
No, but this was, well, for high school sticks, when you get in college, you're like, yo, that term paper was bullshit. Like, it's like a 6-page paper. It's like, at the time, it just seems like it's a lot. But, you know, in real life, you're like, that's nothing. But she let me, like, over the course of 3 days.
Finish everything.
What
was your grade?
I don't even know.
He
I don't even know what
Right.
she probably
You got
just
to graduate.
was like, barely.
C-, you passed.
She probably, yeah. Yo, and shout out to all my teachers because I literally was like missing other classes, like the beginning of period.
Why?
Well, to write the paper. So like
No,
I
but
would
like,
go.
why were you not a good student?
Well, at that time,
Was it like
home stuff,
Okay.
and I wasn't a good student to begin with, but there wasn't. I didn't, you know, my parents were going through what they were going through, so they weren't paying like the attention.
Divorce? Were they going through?
Yeah, they were going
Okay.
through divorce, so they weren't, and I wasn't communicating and
Got it.
everything. So,
So you was rebelling in school.
I was just lazy, just you know.
You could
Well,
get away
being
with it,
lazy is
and you got
different
away
from-
with it.
I got
But being
away.
lazy is
yeah.
different from being a bad student. So those two different things.
Well, see, here's the problem.
Because you could
with
be
me.
a good student, not get in trouble. You just being lazy, not doing your work.
I
You
was
were doing
lazy.
both.
No, right? Because I could do like there were times where I left school
Mhm.
at like 12 o'clock and walked past the principal,
Mhm.
and the principal would be like,
We-
"You heading out, Mr. Brandon?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mr. Lipinski." He's like, "All right, be safe. Have a great day, son." Yo, yeah, because I know I wasn't a troublemaker.
Yeah, you
I
were a
was-
good kid.
You're
You
right.
just, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wasn't good in school. I wasn't good with test taking, and I didn't study, and I
How
just
the
didn't.
fuck you passed then?
I don't know.
His teachers loved him.
You were a part of the program, like just pass them through.
No, my teacher. Right to your point.
Mm.
Like they were like, you know, whatever. But I would go like math class. I'd go to the math teacher like, I'm working on my thing paper. I need to go to the computer lab. And they'd be like, all right, go ahead. Good luck, son.
Yeah.
So that's so I got
Did you have black teachers?
I had no, they were white teachers.
Okay.
But I went to a really good high school and all my teachers were
What high
really
school?
nice people. Mount Pleasant.
I'm just wondering because I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and I was telling them like I didn't have a black teacher until I went to college.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Not in your high school. You didn't have no black
there
teachers.
was one,
but you didn't
but
have.
I
none as a
never had
teacher?
them.
I had a few black teachers in high school.
Trying to think.
They were all men.
I had Miss
He was a
Stanley.
man.
Mhm.
Miss Stanley, she was a typing teacher and she had narcolepsy.
Oh.
And she would
Oh, wow.
she would fall asleep. Yo, she'd be in class, middle of the class, typing like
Oh, it's giving me 51st dates.
yo, she would, and we would just sit there and wait quietly. It'd be like a minute, 2 minutes, 3
And it
minutes. And it was like she never missed a beat. It was
Wow.
so yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
Nobody acted up in her class.
Nah, because we liked her. And I mean, it's like, and I don't know what these heathens today would be doing.
Oh
but-
my God, they would be giving her hell.
Right.
They'd be like, she's sleeping. Look, she's sleeping. TikTok,
Right? She be on TikTok.
Oh, she would.
World
yeah.
Star, all of it.
We would just sit there and wait. So there's Miss Stanley. I can't think, but no, I had really good teachers. And they were very understanding. They were, you know.
Yeah, you was
We had
lucky.
a black guidance counselor, but
Yeah.
that was at middle school, Mr. Alexander.
We had a black vice principal, Miss Maxie. Who's cool as shit. Drove a
We never
red
had that.
Cadillac.
Oh no, I had a black in high school. I had a black vice principal.
Word, you too. Did you have any administrators, minority administrators?
Yes,
Really?
I went to Newark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
it was very diverse up in that bitch. Very diverse. All the majority. Yeah, I had 3 black teachers. I think even the principal black. I can't remember, but I definitely remember administrators.
How do you not remember the principal?
I never
though?
seen the principal. I never had to see the principal for what? I
Just
barely.
see-
I
Y'all
can't
never
really
seen the
remember.
principal?
saw
I can't
principal.
remember what principal I had.
I
Let's
know
just
my
say that.
principals from elementary school to high school.
Oh yeah, no.
Run them
okay.
down. Run the names. Run the names.
Mr. Slaughter was elementary school. Miss Rudolph was middle school. And high school was Mr. Callahan.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
That's impressive.
You don't know your principals?
No.
Nah, I can't remember. Now that I'm on the spot, no.
Yeah.
Mr. Lipinski was I can see faces like my middle school. I can see his face, but
Mhm.
I don't. Now, Mr. Michaels, he was elementary school, and I just remember him because he used to give spankings.
I can remember. I know we changed a lot of vice principals, so I don't remember all the vice principals, but I remember their faces.
Yeah, well, teachers, bless their hearts. Bless their
Mhm.
hearts. You don't have to, Jazz. You
No,
don't have
I'm
to find it.
curious now.
she really looking
But
y'all.
yeah, I'm looking it up.
Listen, I didn't even look at my last report card. All I knew was I got my diploma.
You're like, I'm going to school. I got into college. I'm good.
Nah, because I took a year off.
Oh, you
I
took a break year.
Well, my shit was terrible. Like my SAT scores.
Really? Well, you got into UD
through the parallel program.
Oh,
do you know what that is?
Yeah, you go to one school and they have like a joint program, and you merge into the other school.
Mm-hmm. Del Tech. So they had to actually know. So it was UD courses. They just had a floor on Del Tech's campus. Mm-hmm. And you can do a year, or you can do 2 years, which actually is a bomb program because
it save money.
It save a lot of money, mm-hmm. right? Yeah. So I I graduated. I can't
find it right now. Sorry.
Of course you're not. It's not
Googleable.
I did. I worked as a bank teller at PNC Bank,
mm-hmm.
my first job, and I went to Del Tech part time, mm-hmm. and I was like, this is going to take fucking forever to graduate. So then my girlfriend at the time she was Villanova, and then she transferred to UD, and she made a friend with somebody who got me into the program, because I know they looked at my transcripts. It was like, motherfucker, like, can you even put words together? Like, for real. It wasn't that bad. It was, but they were like, we can be in a parallel program, and I did a parallel program.
Which is what, 2 things, or what's the parallel program?
You just take classes.
Why?
You take classes at Del Tech, but it's UD classes, but it's just on Del Tech's campus, and you're paying Del Tech's tuition. So it was like $50 a credit.
Okay.
And then you just matriculate into University of Delaware.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what I did.
Nice.
And I don't even know how I graduated from UD.
Word of the day, matriculate.
Matriculation sounds like a sex move.
Oh God.
You're gonna see that at the club.
I just said word of the day. Okay.
Come on, man, let's keep it sexy.
I'm done with you.
All right, you ladies have content.
Mm-hmm.
I have content too, but I'm gonna let you guys go first and see if I actually want to do my content, because maybe we can save it for another day, because I ain't in no rush.
Yo, people, why are people like this? Especially like
times.
It's like, to us it's common sense on what to do, but to them it's like, I don't know. Help me.
What happened?
My boyfriend has a small dick.
Oh wow.
But he really knows how to use it.
Then what's the problem?
But mostly I don't come.
Well, that's the problem.
Then he doesn't know how to use it. Anyway,
no.
I fake it, but we're in love. I cheated on him recently with a guy with a huge dick. I'm fucking my boyfriend tonight, but I'm still wide from the last one. Guilt is killing me. I feel bad I cheated on him, and also feel bad that I'm still wide and he's gonna know someone entered it.
Oh, she's dumb as fuck.
It doesn't work like that.
How can I deal with this?
So she's concerned because she feels like her vaginal walls have bent to the shape of this new guy's dick. Is that the gist of it?
She thinks.
She doesn't know her body. That's what that tells me. Girl, good luck. Okay, if you think your body's like that, then yeah. Sorry, don't know what to tell you.
Talk to your man, because clearly.
Okay, well, first of all,
you're in love with him.
Well, first of all,
the sex isn't good.
Let's dispel the myth. Vagina is that's not the myth part. Vagina is a muscle, right? So it does not stay in the shape of the penis in which inserted it.
No, not at all.
And if it does, you need to seek medical help.
There's blood flow when you're aroused. Blood flows to your genitals, and that's what makes it. That dictates, everything. How turned on you are, and dictates how the size. I don't know the size of your vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. The point is,
it goes back, girl. It comes back smaller. Okay, it comes back.
If you're turned on, it's going to be smaller. If you're not turned on,
well, no, that part is true. But just in the idea that
it stays that way, it does not stay that way for your next partner. That thing goes back.
Yes.
Then we'll all be fucked up if that was the case. We'll be all fucked up.
Right? Could you imagine?
No, I cannot. I wouldn't want to.
Imagine like it's.
Can you imagine fucking some girl and she wide as like open as hell? You're gonna be like,
what am I gonna do with this?
Because can you imagine if one dick goes in, then you go fuck somebody else, and then it just doubles, and then it doubles wider, then it triples?
I'm just trying to picture just like I'm getting ready to have sex with a woman, and I'm like,
She's just scared that she's like, the guy's bigger, and she's like, oh, he's gonna feel that I was with someone bigger.
Depending how fast you go to fuck the other guy, I don't know. Maybe you might be a little loose.
Right after.
Give it up. Break up with him.
If she fucked another guy within 2 hours,
Yeah.
she might be. It might be able.
No.
You don't know.
No, I do know.
You don't know.
I do know. I've been through some things.
Oh my God.
I've been through some things, and I can attest from personal experience that it does not. You can just watch. You can watch a porn. You can watch an
That's
adult
true, too.
movie, and it doesn't like it's like. Could you? It would be the same thing for your ass. Like, could you imagine if you took a shit and after you took a shit,
That's not the.
well, think about it. But you know what I'm saying,
Think
Rell,
of
like,
it as
you're just gaping afterwards.
okay. A lady has a baby, right?
But
The
that's
most
different.
open is 10 centimeters, right? Because
No,
it pushed
but
the head
that's-
out, but it goes back down.
Yes, but
No.
that's because it's stretched that wide. When you're having sex, your vagina opening is not being stretched that wide.
But
for it to
that's what
stay.
she thinks.
That's what she thinks. But when you're aroused, like your pussy swells,
right?
and it's gonna stay swollen. He's probably gonna be like, "Ooh, it's never been this tight
before.
before." So
He ain't gonna notice nothing.
he's not.
Especially if
Girl.
he's small. Like, how you gonna say?
Why do you
my
care
thing-
anyway? You're not about to orgasm, so why
But
are you
my
gonna
thing
care?
is,
what
he really
thinks?
knows how to use it, but he doesn't make me come. Then he don't know how to use it.
That don't make no
Listen,
sense.
the very fact that she fears that her vagina is now the circumference of the last penis she had, it tells me that she really doesn't.
She doesn't know shit.
She doesn't know shit. She doesn't know what good. She doesn't know that he knows how to use it. She
That's
doesn't know her
true.
body. She doesn't
Yeah.
know anything.
Yeah, she's an
Very
idiot.
true.
So what's her question? She wants to know.
Nothing. She's just, what do I do?
What does she do?
Break up with
Nothing.
him.
God damn. What you do is you have fun with that new bigger dick. That's all that
But
is.
she's in love with the smaller dick.
That's okay. You can have both. You can have her cake and eat it too for the time being.
Okay, well, be single. Don't commit to no one.
And be safe.
And do your thing. Yeah, be
Right.
safe.
Just she's young. Did it say her age?
No.
Yeah, she's probably 16.
All right,
Talking
Brandon,
like that.
here's a question.
Uh-oh.
I just discovered that my husband has been a little distant from me for the past few weeks. Sex has gone from 2 times a week to once in every 2 weeks, and he doesn't even care anymore. I have tried wearing seductive lingerie around him, but he acts like he does not see me. Please, what can I do? Is he cheating? Should I check his phone?
Yes, girl, check his phone, because if you think
No.
he's cheating, he's cheating. And if you
Don't
seek,
check the
you will
phone.
find.
Don't check the phone. Don't
Then
check
what
the
should she
phone.
do?
She should ask him what's going on.
Yes,
And not
this is a mature answer.
not in the midst of her in lingerie, not like maybe
Mhm.
at dinner, maybe, hey, let's go take a walk. Like just in a non-stressful sexual
Environment,
and ask like, hey, is everything okay? I noticed that our frequency is down and I'm just, is there anything wrong? Is there anything that I'm doing? Is there something that I can do? What's
Mhm.
happening? And ask him. And hopefully it'll be open. And if not, then you check his phone.
Ask him, and if you think he's lying, check the phone.
No.
That's basically what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another.
Do both.
No. Listen, you listen, man. No, it's
She's
too
gonna
much.
want. Listen, we need proof. So if she goes to the phone, she's gonna find it. Do what you
Yeah.
please after that.
Yeah, but just because you think you found proof.
No, she's
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
find the proof.
In real life, this is what I would do. Like, if you feel like something's going on, 98% of the time, something is
Yes.
going on. So you ask him and find
No,
out.
but he might.
Because if you have to check the phone,
No, but
Trust
he
is
might be
broken.
having physiological issues. Maybe he's having a hard time getting erections. Maybe he's
Yeah.
stressed at work. Maybe,
Mhm.
he just have you not had periods in your life where you're just not really into having sex? You're just kind of like, not that you're against it, but it's just not your first, second, or third priority. That's never happened to you?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. You just
Mhm.
it's like, damn, bitch, we done had Rell's
Bro,
like,
don't
no.
don't agree with me because I said it.
No, man.
Uh.
Just we have phases. Sometimes you're just like, man, I got a lot going on, and I like whatever. Which is why you ask the question instead of assuming.
Yeah, but he seen just from that, you could tell he gonna lie.
Oh, he might be like, this shit is going on at work.
I'm hot.
But,
Fucking tequila. I'm hot as fuck. I'm hot. All these lights. Jesus.
That's all, I know, right? No, you should ask. No, it's funny because a friend of mine, her girlfriend is stressing her out because her dude. This is a situation. Her dude went out. He was supposed to come see her. Whatever.
He
goes
went out where? Like with his boys,
with his friend, right?
friend, guy.
It's a guy friend.
I'm asking because
Right.
details matter.
So he goes out. He's like, I'm going to see you later.
Okay.
I'm going out. Right. So he's out. She doesn't trust anybody. It's not about him. It's about her.
Mhm.
So what she does is,
Oh, she's tracking him.
she follows the women that follow him.
Oh no, honey.
And watches their stories.
Yes.
To watch him. Lord.
And he popped up in
one of their stories.
Right? He was with his boy. They were at a brunch, and the camera panned, and he was there, like
where he said he was going to be.
And so she's blowing up his phone, like,
yo, ain't nobody got time.
Right? First of all,
insecurity.
Yes.
Oh
no, baby girl, you need to go find and love yourself to be doing all that. You wasted 2 hours obsessing over this, and then he did nothing wrong, and you just obsessing over it. You need a part-time job.
If you're if a guy makes you feel so uncomfortable or so to the point where you can't trust his word or believe what he says, to the point where you feel like, I gotta look at his phone and see what he's doing, or I gotta follow all these bitches, you have a problem.
But I think at that point, it's not the guy's fault.
No, it's not. It's her fault.
She needs to do some soul searching and get some help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, my last official, real, like, committed relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, like, we had the conversation, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If Facebook existed at that point in time, like, in a relationship with such and such, she was that way. And what I learned was, no matter what I did, it wasn't enough to make her feel secure. And it's like, I can't win for losing. Like, if I told her, oh, I'm going to be at such and such with Bill, and there's going to be some other girls there,
that would be an issue.
That would be an issue. Well, what girls? I don't know. Why aren't you telling me? Why wouldn't you know their names? Blah, blah, blah. Like, no matter what I said or what I did, it was a reason to be suspicious.
That's why, to me, jealousy is not attractive. Like, that's just too much.
That's not jealousy. That's
insecurity.
It's
just insecure.
Yeah, but it's jealous. I think a part of it comes jealousy too. Like, oh, who are the girls? You don't know them? You don't know their names? Like, that's just.
But that's insecure. That's big on insecurity though, because it's like he gave you no reason to worry about another girl,
right?
And you out here just questioning, well, who's this and who's that, and why is she there, and how long you known her, and where did y'all meet? Like,
and this whole thing about like, you can turn your location on for your partners. Like, I don't have a problem with that because that's like safety, right?
Right.
But then people have turned it into this toxic thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was supposed to be for safety, and now you're using it against your partner, or you're doing it to like spy on them. Like, that's so.
Like, I would only share my location if like I'm going away and they're not with me.
Right.
Yeah. Like if it's a girls trip or if it's me and PO or something like that, then I'll share my location. But home, you don't need to
share it all the time. Like, it's a safety thing. Like,
right. But I also don't want, like, let's say we get in an argument or something, you're not going to be tracking me on every move I'm doing. Nah, because people get crazy.
I think you just have to give people their space like that. And if you think something is wrong, the worst thing, have the conversation, because if you think something's wrong, then anything you see is going to look to you like that something is wrong, and even if it's innocent. So yeah. All right. What's the next one, J Figs?
Let me see here. Oh man, this one says. All right, here's the topic. She sleeps naked next to me, but not dating and no sex. Is this normal? Is this common? I, 24 male, met this girl, 24 female, on a dating app, supposedly as friends with benefits. However, she soon told me she's not interested and we never had sex. We continue to just kiss and we remain friends, but she comes over from time to time. She walks around naked, sleeps next to me, leans on me, but we don't kiss anymore. I never told her I'm a virgin at first, but when I later did, she says she will take my V card one day and that it'll be the only sexual encounter. She has many partners. She tells me about them too. This whole thing is making me feel empty, but I like her so much. She's very interesting as a person. I just want to know, how should I behave with her? I can't cut her off my life anytime soon, but I'm getting so confused and feel empty inside.
She's using him.
But for what?
For, I don't know, security.
This is young kids at this point, 24. Brandon, what do you say to your nephew who is going through something like this?
Leave her alone.
Yeah, how you gonna be sleeping next to me naked? And you, girl.
Well, remember, nudity does not.
No, it doesn't. But for you to be, you know that I like you,
right?
And then you're telling me about your sexcapades,
right? Yeah.
And we got into this relationship with the intentions of friends with benefits.
Yeah,
and then you switched it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So leave her the fuck alone.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it. Like,
bro, leave her alone. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right. Here's am I an asshole? Am I an asshole for not giving my ex-wife money from the sale of my house? My ex-wife, 32 female, and I, 38 male, were married for 5 years. And after our first year of marriage, we bought a house. During the 4 years we were there together, we had a son. He's 2. After 5 years of marriage, she asked for a divorce and stated she wanted to go back to her home country with a clean slate. No debt. So I assumed ownership of the house, car, medical bills, and credit card debt. I also got full custody of our son. She got no alimony and no debt she had to pay off. A year and a half after the divorce, I sold the house to move closer to my family. She found out that I had sold it and asked me for her share of the proceeds. I told her no, and that's when we divorced. I told her no, and that when we divorced, she gave up all the rights to the house. So some of her family think I'm wrong for not giving her any of the money. Am I the asshole for not giving her any? Here's some information. Ex-wife signed a quitclaim deed on the house. And I have, and our son was very much planned, even though that may not matter. I'm not getting child support. She can't squeeze blood from a stone. In my state, they have a calculator to determine child support amount based on income of both parents, and I would be entitled to some from her since I have full custody. You are not the asshole, son. I don't believe she needs that. You don't need to give her anything. That's me, though. You took ownership of everything. She ain't want no debt. She wants to go back to her country. You did her a favor. A major favor.
Tell her to go read the divorce decree.
Man, I feel like
this is the guy.
I know. So they were together.
They were together for 5 years, and she, during the 4 years we were together, we had a son. After 5 years of marriage, she asked for a divorce and stated she wanted to go back to her home country with a clean slate.
Right. Okay.
So basically, she had him take all the assets and all the debt, so she wouldn't have anything.
Correct.
Right.
That's what she requested.
But they bought a house together.
But he took ownership of the house, and she signed
in the divorce. She gave it up.
Deed.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, she's not the asshole.
No, he's not the asshole.
No, he's not the asshole.
Yeah.
Right. No, he's not the asshole.
And he has full custody of the son.
Like, girl, yeah.
So you want money? Well,
I mean, it's just like if they bought the house together.
But she signed her rights over.
Yeah, she signed it over. So yeah, to go back in time. Like you can't go back in time.
Instead of being like, oh, like you take everything, it's because she didn't want to pay her like whatever debt or loans that they had. She didn't want any, she didn't want to pay those. So she was like, I'll give everything up. But now it's coming back to bite her because the value probably went up on the house.
Well, no, she just need the money.
She need money to go back.
I know, but she should have. Sorry, she should have sold the house back then when she had claimed to it and paid off your bills that way.
Well, no, there probably was nothing. There's probably like if they bought the house in 5 years, unless you're in a crazy market, you're not, or you did major improvements to the house, you're not going to have really any equity in the house. Like what you sell the house for, you'll be lucky to pay the loan off and get a couple of dollars.
I understand
out of
that, but they're selling the house off now. Like he sold it.
Right.
So it made some type of money regardless.
Right.
They should have done that. Or that's what she should have asked for in the beginning, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, she didn't think it all the way through.
No, she did.
She just did. All right, I want a divorce. Yep, you want to fuck out.
Her kid.
She gave up everything.
Yeah.
I know. Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Rell, what you got?
Ruh-roh.
Alrighty, 6 brown chicks. So it started as role play. My man is Baptist and quiet in bed. So I whispered, I'm your dirty little bitch. Say it. Fuck me like you hate me. That excited him. Now name calling in bed has gone too far. Him. You just want a new daddy for those roach kids, don't you? I hate roaches. And why don't you pay your bills, you raggedy bitch? And most hurtful, new wig, but no future. The sex is better, but the insults aren't sexy. And I think he means them. Advice.
I love it.
Not you laughing.
That's just hilarious because you started it and he took it to another level.
Not roach kids.
Roach kids. He's talking
new
about
wig,
his own
no
kids.
Future.
He's talking about his own kids, but no, it's communication, right? So she, like, just the way you would have a safe word if you're doing BDSM, she needs to have a safe word when it comes to the insults. Like, it's just a conversation. Like, hey, can we draw the line on talking about the kids or whatnot? I'm saying, like, it would suck if he was getting really raunchy with the insults and the sex was bad, but the fact that the sex is good
and he's saying it is like,
I might just take that L. I might take the insults, like,
but I think that him talking like that is turning her off. Like the sex is good, but
Well,
Like
if it was
turned on.
Are roach kids though? Really?
Right, yeah.
No, but I feel like if it was turning her off, then she wouldn't have room to say the sex was good. Like, how do you, like, I've never been turned off, but still be like, oh, the sex was great. I was turned off, but the sex was great.
Yeah,
like,
no, that don't make sense.
It doesn't, it doesn't work, right?
You're right, I don't know.
So look, man.
She's confused. She's like, do I like him insulting me like this?
Maybe she does.
She does. And maybe
it's just during the moment. Yeah.
And maybe the fact that she doesn't like it is turning her on even more.
Yeah.
And so it's just feeding itself.
Yeah,
so
it's confused.
The new wig, but no future.
It was that for me. The new wig, no future.
Yeah, she talking about the roach kids. Like, but those are our kids.
Yeah. Alrighty. So this one, I don't know what this is coming from, but it says, Dear Pater, my long-term girlfriend and I disagree about whether a $30,000 inheritance left to her by her great aunt should be her money or our money. She wants to spend a large part, almost a third of it, on expenses for her hobby. I think that we should save most of it and use it on a vacation, since we both find traveling extremely romantic. My argument is, 1, I don't care about her hobby, but we'll both enjoy a trip abroad. 2, we've lived on only my admittedly low income for over a decade. So according to her own rule about entitlement to her windfall, she shouldn't technically have been entitled to none of my wages all these years. Her argument is she had put aside her hobby for many years to raise our children, and it's not a safe art form for young kids to be around, and yearns to return to it. She paid entirely cash for our house, $950,000 at the beginning of our partnership. And though my income pays the property taxes and maintenance costs, therefore she alleges that we haven't actually been living on solely my income because I've been saving on rent all these years.
So basically, they got the $30,000 and she wants to piss it away on what she wants to piss it on, and he doesn't, because he's like, damn, got some cushion here.
It's only a third. For something she really wants to do.
But if you've been struggling and you have a cushion.
They're not struggling. She paid off the house.
They're not struggling.
In their first year.
Yeah.
He's struggling. He's been struggling.
And she raised their kids.
Bro, give her the vacation, bro. Take the third.
No, she wants to spend it on.
But I mean, it's only a third. The other 2/3. Ask her what she wants to do with the other 2/3.
Wait, I'm confused on who is who. Who's the person that's getting the money?
The wife.
The wife is the one that has the hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she wants to use a third of it for her hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the problem?
Yeah.
He's saying that he has an admittedly low income and he wants to use that money to travel.
It's not your money.
Because they don't get to travel.
Her money.
First of all, it's your girlfriend.
So
you can't tell her what to do.
That ain't your wife. Next. That sets the tone right there. Last time I checked, I do not have a ring. So
if you want...
Sorry, my money.
Be entitled to shit.
Because she didn't have to tell you shit. She didn't have to tell you she had the money. She could have just dipped it, do what she wants to do.
And then you want me to give up what? Like, I'm saying I love this. This is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say she wasn't going to give him any. She just said that she wants to use
some of it to that.
A large portion of it on herself.
Bro, it's not none of your business. Whatever she throws your way
just
is icing on the cake for you.
She'll give you $1,000 and call it a day. She'll give you $500, call it a day.
Now he could use that as like, do I want to marry someone like this? Like, if you don't agree with how she's doing the decision making, extrapolate what happens when you are married and you have these kind of situations, So
yeah, clearly you see how she's handling the finances. So
wow. So, what's her hobby? Traveling?
His hobby is traveling. Okay. He said that they like to travel, but he didn't say what her hobby was.
She just wants to take a third of it. She wants to take 10 stacks.
And apparently it's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Because he said it's not a safe art form for young kids to be around. So it could be paint or what have you. I don't know.
Man. Maybe it's resin.
Yeah, could be.
That shit's expensive. So go ahead, girl. Do what you want.
Wow.
You got another one?
I'm done. I'll wait till next week.
I have a confession over here that I found.
Yeah.
It ain't my confession, but okay. It says, let me read it from here. Okay. My ex-husband was very shitty towards the end of our relationship. Constant cheating, lying, and playing victim when he could have just got the divorce 2 years earlier like I asked, but manipulated me into staying for the sake of his own financial gain. I also loved that man so much. I finally got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. I took a few of his clothes I had left I took the few clothes that I had left within 24 hours like he wanted. Though he had won with his mind games, he forced me out because I saw the messages in his Discord and I had seen him talking to some girls in his Discord about me and how I was his female roommate. And that was kind of the last straw. So before I left our living situation, I got a small turkey injector and put milk in it and put it into a bunch of different areas in his mattress. I don't feel bad at all. He's still sleeping on the bed till this day. The idea of him sleeping in that cheese bed and that he's possibly brought a woman to hook up with on that mattress makes me laugh. Okay, bye.
The fuck?
He's filthy. Because you know that shit stinks.
Yeah, but if you ain't got the money for a new mattress, you got to make it work.
Mm.
Right?
That's nasty.
Mm.
I helped a friend of mine escape her abusive husband.
Mhm.
Like he went to work
And
he
all the
came
shit
and
and bounce.
right. And one of the things I told her to do, I'm like, take a potato and stick it in the couch. Like because potatoes stink forever. Yeah. He'll never be able to find it. And she did that shit too.
Oh my God.
Yo.
So how did you get her out? Like on a serious tip, how did you get her out of this situation? Like, how do you know she was ready? Because you'll have a lot of people say, "No, I'm ready to leave," and then they go back a week later.
All right. Well, so here's so it's crazy, right? So we were talking like years.
Like talking like you're getting to know each other type shit, like relationship. I like you.
We were introduced,
Mhm.
and we went out on one date. And at that time, she met the dude, and then she disappeared.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just your thing. It's what you do.
I'm sorry, my ears are hurting.
And she disappeared for 5 years. Right?
Mm.
He isolated her. He
Mhm.
isolated her. All that stuff. She had a career. He got her pregnant. Like insisted on want to have a child. You don't have to work. Isolated her. Whatever. He was abusive. And so I guess she had reached a point where it was just too much. So she found me on Facebook. We started talking again. And then she was telling me about her situation. I'm like, girl, you got to go. I was a girlfriend. You got to go, girl. This
You
is
gotta
too
get
much.
out.
Right. So I just kept pep talking her like, yo, you can do it. You're going to have to take some L's, blah, blah, blah. And then finally she found a place that she could stay, lined up a van, all that stuff. And I just was like, she would bounce ideas off me. I'm like, yo, you do this, do that, and the other. And she picked a day and I went up.
How did she pay for all that? In cash or?
Well, she had money. Like she
So she
had
already
like
had her
rental
own
property.
money.
She had some money,
Okay.
but I mean, she had to use credit cards and all that stuff.
Because like when did he look at her stuff? Because that's the type of stuff that gets them caught up too. They're like, oh no, I know where you're at. I saw this card being charged. Like
So I'm not sure. She had a rental property, so she was getting rent from that. But he had her on allowance and stopped paying her allowance when he felt like she was going to roll. She was like, oh, I'm just not going to give you an allowance spot. Like it was really shitty. So I don't know how she did that part. I know she had some family support and whatnot, but I stopped by, moved some furniture. He saw us on the camera, sent her brother over. Yes, I'm walking out with boxes, and this dude pulls up. He was like, "Who are you?"
That's dangerous.
That is.
And right as he said that, the cops pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I ain't got to fuck nobody up because I was ready to fucking fuck. But it's a shame. It's a shame that dudes do that to women. Like just don't let them isolate you, ladies. Do not. Have you ever been isolated?
Oh, men and
no.
women, just anyone in an abusive relationship or in a relationship. Don't let the other person, because not only women who get abused.
Yeah, no.
I know, but the isolation part, like that, I feel like that is unique, uniquely female experience because it's like, let's have babies. You don't have to work. I'll take care of you.
Right. They give you the whole, it sounds too good to be true or sounds good, whatever y'all agreed on. And then now it's like, no, I don't like how you moving.
But by then it's too late because it's like, you're dependent on him.
How does she make that work with her kid? Wait, did they have a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a kid. So she left with
now,
the kid?
Yeah, she took the kid. Like, but now, now they co-parent and everything. He's still a psycho, but she's got on her feet, got a job, bought a condo. Like
because it's giving me the movie Enough. That's what it's
like
giving me.
Yeah, that's kind of sort of.
That's what it's giving me. That's why I was like, well, like, did he try to cancel her cards or like with the kid? Like, oh no, you're kidnapping my kid. You can't even support the kid. Like
she she had her own credit cards and things like that. So she didn't turn everything over. But like it was bullshit. Like she had a car. She had a sedan. This car is not safe for our son. So we got to trade it in.
And then it was under his name.
Exactly. And it was a fucking pickup truck.
Because that's safer.
For your child. Right.
He just wanted a truck.
He just wanted control.
He had complete control. So when she came back into my life, I'm like, damn, bitch, you have to live here. Like, I mean, because it was that bad. I mean, fortunately, she didn't need to. Like, she had
but she would have offered if she needed it.
Right. That's how hard up she was in terms of the control that he had. Like how you going to give your wife allowance, right? And then you're going to stop giving her allowance?
Yeah.
And then you have cameras all over the house. And you're watching cameras while you're at work. Because he called her and was like, who's the nigger in my house? Who's that? Right. Yeah. Latin people be some racist real racist. So yeah.
Well, good thing she got out of that.
I know.
It takes a lot.
It's hard to leave.
It is. So I can't find the audio for the one that I wanted to, the Am I the Asshole? But here's the deal. I'm going to just rip it off the top of my head. So this is a guy who's been saving his money since age 16. He saves about $200,000. Right? He meets a girl. They get married. You know, she wants to join their finances. He's like, sure. Why not? So she starts adding to the savings account.
The $200,000 savings account?
Yes, they already. She puts in about 30 grand. And then she turns around and she takes most of it out to pay off her student loans.
Oh, I'm raising hell.
Rell just put her head
but
down.
But that's his dumbass.
Right. So now he's like, all your check goes to me. All of it. Is he the asshole for
No.
Nope. Not at all.
She wanted a 0% interest rate, and she got that.
She got it. Yes, she did.
That's what that is. That's a good way to look at it.
That's what she got. So you better cough up those funds.
How dare you?
Sorry. Yeah, his wife.
Yeah, that's wrong. You should always talk about finance. You know, you talked about putting your finances together. You need to talk about big purchases.
Or you should have even included that. You want to put our finances together? All right, cool. Let's start our own savings account together.
Right.
And start it 50 here, 100 here, and then build that up. That is yours on your own. If you want to spend it on that, or if you want to move some of it over to start the savings, cool. But nah, bro, you should not have included that $200,000.
And people have to remember, you are not too poor for a prenup. Okay.
For real.
Right. Yeah.
Anyone can get a prenup.
I feel bad.
And that $200,000 should have been in that prenup, because when you put it in a joint account, I'm sorry, sir, that money became
ours.
It was family property. I know that happened to somebody. Like they bought so they sold their house. They got a chunk of money. They put it in an account, their own account, right? And they were married, but it was his asset on his own. Boom, boom, boom.
But he did it while they were married?
Yeah, but it was still his asset, his account, his name, not attached, right? But because he went into that account and used a couple dollars for household expenses, their spouse was able to prove it, and they were entitled to more than half of that lump sum money. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, so you have to be very careful with the intermingling, co-mingling of money, but
be careful of who you sign loans for. Be careful who you allow to put their name on your checking account. Even if you had a checking account with your kids, take yourself off, because if they overdraft, they can pull from your account.
Yeah. Wow.
All those things happen. You have to be careful.
I wonder, like I would like to think I would never marry someone who would do what she did.
Yeah, I don't think you know until
it happens.
Until you're mad, until you really push them to a limit to where like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with him now. Because that's what happens.
But I didn't get the impression that
there was
anything
will.
mad.
Like,
it wasn't. She just was like, I'm going to pay off my student loans.
Well, I'm talking about what we just said.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, my thing. But
with her, no, she probably didn't mean. She was like, all right, it's for us. Let me pay off my student loans and go from there. She should have had a conversation.
They
with
definitely
him.
should have had a conversation
instead of just being like, all right, it's together now. Now it's ours. Now I can take half of it and put it towards mine. Like, nah, that is 95% of it is his.
They definitely should have talked about it, or they sound like they're okay without her pay. So she could have just asked, like, hey, babe, I want to pay my student loans off. Can we dedicate my whole check to paying off my loan? And I'm like, oh no, how about we just pay it off? If we're going to do that, let's just use this pay it
just
off.
have a
And yeah.
And that would be financially retarded because how much is student loan interest?
I don't know, it varies.
But I mean, it's low, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's low and it's tax deductible, right?
Yeah.
Whereas depending upon where you have 200,000 parked, what you would
they're not very smart anyway because they had $200,000 in a savings account. Doing nothing.
He didn't say what kind of account, but the point is, you could do more with interest with 200,000 than it would cost you to pay student loan interest. You know what I mean? Like you're losing money at that point because student loan interest is not
that high,
right? So she jammed them up. That gave me.
I think people get caught up in like being debt free, not realizing there's different types of debt.
Right.
And student loan debt isn't bad. Like, you know, I understand, girl. I understand. I'm waiting for Uncle Joe. But you know, student loan debt.
You're gonna have debt. Just have the student loan debt. But pay off them credit cards.
Yeah.
Pay them off.
Yeah.
To your point, student that should have been a priority.
I can't. I would. She would be dead. But
you gonna kill her? That's your wife. You love her.
Just a moment of thing. Imagine, like,
just leave me alone for 3 days. Leave Brandon alone for 3 days.
I'm just kidding. If you took a third of that,
I'll be pissed. I'll be snapping. I'm selling all your shit.
I don't care if it's not all of it.
We're selling the car.
Yeah.
Nah, bitch, you gonna be on OnlyFans. You gonna make that money
up
quick.
You can't force nobody to be on OnlyFans.
Right.
You gonna go on OnlyFans and make that money back.
Right.
That was your own money, right?
Be like, man. But to start out at 16 to be, and because he was a young dude, and he's a young guy, so it's not, that was a feat.
Yeah.
And it's just
that's nice of him to be like, give me your whole check, because to your point, somebody would have had to die.
But why did you put a joint account with your personal savings?
He ain't too bright.
Yeah.
You could have been like, babe, let's start with 1,000. You could just move it over 1,000 and just let it be. All right, we got 1,000. You put in, I put in.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. She didn't even have to know about that shit. To be honest,
they're married. She had to know about
they're married.
It.
Yeah. My
yeah,
bad.
what's yours is mine, and mine is yours. We're in it together.
I think people need to talk about that more. I don't think people plan enough. Like, okay, when we get married, we want this many kids. We want to have sex this many times a week, and we're going to split our finances
At least put the expectations out there, so then y'all can come to and
talk about it.
Yeah,
because if you don't talk about it, there's no plan, and then shit like this happens.
Mm-hmm.
What does a conversation sound and look like as to how many times a week we're going to have sex? Please, like, I need to understand
already know if we're already at marriage. But
no.
No, I feel like that's a hard conversation to have.
We can ask Dr. Elsa when she come back on.
You said it so. No,
like, it's a real thing. You know, people get married, you get caught up with kids, and then someone's not satisfied with the amount of sex they're having. Even we listened to something today.
So a friend of mine, he gets very frustrated with women and dating them because he has a high sex drive, right? Mm-hmm. So he gets tired of women putting a front, like they have this high sex drive. And then let's say they get in a relationship, and then now all of a sudden her sex drive is low. And he's like, but you told me it was high. We having sex all the time. I need sex this many times. Mm-hmm. And then he gets mad. I'm like, yo, like all women are different. You can't get mad. But he feels some type of way. Because,
well, if he set that expectation, then he has a right to be upset.
No.
Because everybody
about it.
Well, it's not lying, though.
It's not lying.
Because you could be having a high sex drive for a whole bunch of months, and the next thing you know, you just low for whatever reason.
I thought you were just saying they were lying just to get with him.
To him, they're lying.
Okay.
Because they're not meeting his needs all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, they're not meeting his needs, and to him, they're like, well, why didn't you just say this? You was fine for these a couple of months. Now, all of a sudden, we're in a dedicated relationship, and now it's different. And it's just like,
no, I thought you meant like they were doing that to get with him, and then they felt like they didn't have to put in any work once they were in a relationship.
It could be, but at the same time, majority of the time, we're not going to be like, oh yeah, my sex drive is high every single day. Like, it varies with women. Moments we're going to be high sex drive, and then the other moments we may not. Mm-hmm. It's every whatever. Right. But to him, it's like, I'm this all the time, and I need this to be satisfied every day, all the time. And it's like, well, you just gonna need to find a woman who's willing to do that every day with you. Like,
but to your earlier point, like, things change, right? There's a rhythm and flow, and if it's happening constantly, then he's the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't fuck well, and so it's not a pleasurable experience for them, and they're just like, I can't
do this all the time
because you're porno.
But I think also, even if you do fuck well, still women aren't gonna want that all the time either. Like we need a break.
Yeah.
You don't want to need a break? You don't want a break? What's that?
We're
What's
not
that
talking about me.
word?
We're talking about him.
But no, I'm speaking about for women in general.
I think every woman, every person is different.
Well, of course. Of course,
just don't
everybody's
think-
different.
I think he spoke his needs and he said his needs, and women can't meet them, so move on. But he need to calm down, though. That's what it sounds like.
Not calm down.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm
He needs to go
Simmer
work
down
out or
now.
something.
Simmer down now.
Yeah.
Listen.
Go play basketball.
No, he probably does not fuck well. See, you need to invite him to the swingers club so we can see what he does. Because I guarantee you, he's not a good sex partner, and that's why they're like, no, this is too much. Because when the shit is good,
It's
it's good, and you like it's a fire that keeps burning brighter and brighter and brighter, right?
Mhm.
But when it's bad, that's when you're like, oh, Naked and Afraid is on.
No, he didn't.
Exactly. Yes.
Like, oh, I got an early meeting tomorrow. It's Saturday.
I'm bagging up. Naked and Afraid is on. So you rather watch people naked on the show and not be naked with them? That's terrible.
Well, if the sex is bad,
wow.
if the sex is bad, if you're not enjoying it, if that person is not a good partner,
Yeah.
you know, then I feel like he's the problem. He's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't have high sex drive. They don't have high sex drive.
Yeah,
for him.
God forbid you
Yeah.
say that because I was like, maybe it's you. It ain't me.
Oh,
Okay.
then it is him.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
It is him
I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah.
because anybody that immediately throws away the idea that they could be the problem is the problem.
Or they don't want to fix the problem.
And he's in that old school mentality where women are supposed to do X, Y, and Z. Like if we get married, you're dedicated to always do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, bruh, this ain't the times. Go back. Go back in time then, because this ain't
But
it.
nothing, if that's what he wants, you will find a woman who wants to do that.
Yeah,
for
good
you.
luck though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? She probably walked in the house. And he's like, she's like, "Hi, honey," and he's like,
Not with the mic.
Y'all have to watch it if you're listening. You have to watch it.
Oh my God.
It's like
I'm
enough.
done.
Oh my God.
He really went in with the
he
mic though.
did.
Oh no.
No, you have to. Yeah, man. He is the problem.
That's what it sounds
I
like to
agree.
me.
Yeah.
He's the
That's
problem.
true. Yeah.
That's no, but I still though I can only imagine Rell just sitting there. All right, now we've checked off financial expectations, housework expectations. Let's talk about sex and the amount of times per week per expected.
I'm
How
not type A.
No,
No.
well you presented it like it was a type A in a type A manner. You know that, right?
Because I listed off some things
Yeah.
and expectations.
I think she was just giving
Examples.
like examples,
I
and
feel
you
don't
took
try to
it,
paint
and
me
you
like
took was like,
that.
oh,
No,
how
because
that's how
I
go.
just never imagined. It never occurred to me to talk about like
Sex.
You know
like
what
the
I do?
frequency of sex,
Mhm.
like
you know, I'm a listener and I'm invested in this podcast, and that's something that we talked about. I wasn't here, but it was an episode, so bringing it full circle.
Okay. Okay.
But
I know
okay.
it's a T. It's
Mm.
the casa.
No, it's not. Get out
It's
of
the
here.
casa, man. But no, how many times in your perfect relationship? How many times a week? 3 weeks out of the month. Well, you might be extra fun. So how many times a week throughout the month?
Get the hell out of here.
You know, would you expect to have sex with your perfect partner?
I don't like these type of
I
questions.
don't either. They
Why
put me.
not?
They make me feel uncomfortable.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to HR.
Yo.
None of your business.
I'm thinking for me,
Mhm.
5 to 6 nights a week.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, because I can masturbate 5 to 6 nights, like 7. So why not?
To be continued.
No, I mean, listen. I mean, just saying it. I mean, that varies. It's not hardcore. Like, not like we making love. And I mean, you can have their quickies, and their, you know, just so.
Jazz it up. Throw a little shink-a-dink in there.
Shake a thing.
Mhm.
Is that what they say in Jamaica?
You don't like me today. You're just making fun of me all day.
Having fun with you.
Mhm.
No, I mean, I don't even think it's a bad idea. It just never occurred to me. Like, could you imagine like you really vibing with somebody and you're like, all right, let's talk about moving forward in the
I
future.
mean, you don't
And
say
then
something.
like,
It's just expectations. I think that sometimes people, even before you get married, like
You just go. I feel like it's just one of those things. You go with the flow. You see how often it is in general, and if you feel like you need more, then maybe that's a conversation.
But it's something that you should talk about because that one girl, she's there. She going 5-6 weeks without having no sex.
Oh yeah,
and
that's very questionable.
Girl, what is wrong with you?
At least weekly.
She said the frequency went from every day to once every 3 weeks. So it's been weeks.
I thought she said 2 times a week, and then it was like bi-weekly. Like, so he was fucking her on the check days.
It don't matter. It wasn't enough. That's what that means. But it happened over a course of time, more than once. So she went weeks without something. And so it would have been healthy for them to have a conversation.
You know, I ordered from Rock Hard Gummies, the chocolate Thor things. Have you heard about that?
No,
I don't know what that is.
It's supposed to be a natural male enhancement, right?
How did that go for you?
Well, here's the thing.
You had to go to the
No,
hospital?
no, they're sitting in my refrigerator, right? Because I want to wait because I got to first find somebody to have sex with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And have this sex. And then I want to make sure that they're worthy because
Brandon, don't die over no damn chocolate. It's Thor to make you.
Listen, I'm upset. I'm upset because it's $15, right?
Yo, all I think about, I don't know Marvel and shit that much, but Thor be calling his little hammer.
Right.
You're gonna be like, ooh.
It'd be a great way
He's
to go
gonna come
out.
right in there.
Well, no, that's for her to catch.
I'm done.
I don't know. It's
It's
still
for her to catch. But no, but so I'm like, I went on a website. It's like, $15, right? I'm like, oh, okay, $15.
Is it safe?
Right? Yeah, I think it's natural stuff,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm thinking, wow, I'll get 2 because I'm $15. I'm thinking there's multiple pieces in it. No, $15 for
one little ass
chocolate.
One chocolate that's supposed to stay in my system for 2 days. I'm like,
2 days.
2 days or something like that. Yeah.
You gonna be hard for 2 days?
You're not
If
supposed
it
to be hard
works.
for more than 24 hours. I
I think it's
I thought
your
it was
just
like
overall libido will be
high.
like
Easily
high.
aroused.
But I'm like, I could have gotten for $30. I could have gotten like 3 or 4 Viagra or something. Like I could have got generic
prices of those.
Well, they used to be like $9 or like. But my point is,
Yeah.
$30 for 2 dots of chocolate is nuts, and I'm just a little upset. When that fucking envelope came in the mail,
You were like, what the fuck is this?
right? I'm like, I didn't know what.
It's not like a jar with some of them and like 15 of them or something. Mm.
So I
It's
can't
all
wait.
natural.
I can't wait to
That's what
report
you paid
back.
for.
That's what you pay for. All natural.
I can't wait to report back on whoever catches the store. But
I'm gonna pray for whoever it is.
But I am still upset. When we're done, I will show you
What it looks like.
$15. Like,
Well, I hope the chocolate's good. It's
Right,
gonna be
because what if it
trash.
tastes weird?
well, it's so
Probably.
small. The weirdness is going to last all of 5 seconds.
How small is it? Is it like a vitamin?
Do you want me to go get this?
Yeah,
thing
you should
now
go
while
get
you
it.
talk? Yes. Well, hold on. Why you gotta talk?
That's hilarious.
I'm upset.
I'm gonna talk shit while you going.
I guess that's the name of this podcast. Or the name of this episode.
What?
I'm upset. He said it like 5 times. He's very upset. The quality of Wawa has dropped to near 7-Eleven levels over the past 5 years, and nobody wants to admit it. What?
Do you think so?
I don't think so. Then again, I don't go to Wawa
I
as much
haven't
as
been
I
to Wawa.
used to.
Same.
Now I see a meme and it says the quality of Wawa has dropped to near 7-Eleven levels over the past 5 years, and nobody wants to admit it. And then somebody says controversial statement coming in. I hate Wawa. I'm like, damn. I haven't been to Wawa in a
Last time I went to Wawa was when we went to the beach.
Seriously?
I go to
Mhm.
Wawa all the time.
I used to go
So
all
how
the
do you
time.
think Wawa is? You still think it's the
fine.
same?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's
I think I got better at one point
like there
when they started really offering food.
It is what it is, man. It's whatever,
It's not 5-star.
man. No, it's Wawa.
Let me see this damn chocolate.
Look, all right. So look, instructions. It's like, thank you for purchasing chocolate Thor, lightning, and thunder. Please DMS it. Instagram Rock Hard Gummies about your experience. We look forward to hearing your feedback. Enjoy. Check out our other products, Royal Honey and the Juice. By the way,
Oh, Royal Honey. I always hear about that.
I heard about that too.
Yeah.
we're not sponsored by them at all. Let's see. Instructions. Take one every 2 days as needed. The chocolate is packed with energy, so drink plenty of water. Dosage information. Take one chocolate to get rock hard The amount of time it takes to get rock hard varies per person. It may take an hour or a couple hours. If you do not feel rock hard after taking the chocolate, do not take another one. Not at fucking $15. No. Wait until you start getting hard. Like I said before, it varies per person. So don't overdo it. Be patient. See how long it takes for you to get rock hard. Disclaimer, this product is not FDA approved. Oh my God.
So what made you, because I'm on the Instagram site and it's not
even shape of Thor. Where's Thor?
That's $15. It's $30.
That's just gonna be nasty.
$30. $30.
They look like jawbreakers.
All right, Thruple. One for you.
Only for people with penises. Does not work for the.
I know. I'm just saying. I'll take one.
I'm done with you.
No, I did not expect. I just didn't expect for $15
that
for one. Like, I was expecting.
It says how to use the gummies for maximum effect. Take the whole pack. So I'm assuming just one.
Yeah.
You will feel the urge to have sex for about 3 days. You will also last a lot longer than usual and be harder and fatter than you normally are. If you want less of an effect, you can microdose as well or take half for a 1-day effect.
Please take half. Microdose, please. Because
Are you concerned for me?
Yes, very.
What are you afraid? What are you afraid is going to happen? Like, I'm going to be running the street?
Your dick's going to fall off. Yeah.
No, it's firmly attached to my
This
body.
page is very new. They're following 4 people. They got like 1,100 followers.
The honey thing is like a big thing.
That's I've heard of, the honey stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 posts from January. And it doesn't even go over like, you know how like other business pages are, like they go in detail with everything. They're showing you why you should use it this way.
They don't have to.
Testimonies.
Because of people like B. Stop buying stuff on infomercials.
Where did you find
go
this?
To your doctor.
Because this page don't even
FDA approved.
This is mass I don't
assistance.
even.
Well, they were talking about it on Hard and Soft
because they follow them
and they're sponsored by them.
Yeah, well,
Gullible.
maybe I'll save it.
You know what? I think you need
to
go through us before you just start buying shit.
Yes, that's what the
because you could have sent that to us in the page, and then we were like, no, don't do it. I mean, he would have done anything on his own anyway, but at least we would have been like, no, this look mad suspect.
Sus. Well, look, man. So maybe I'll save one for our night at the.
Jesus.
See what happens.
And see what happens.
I wonder why it's made in Malaysia. Lord have mercy.
You know what? Just send them back. Say the word
lost in the mail.
Something.
No, man, I'm curious.
Country of origin, made in Malaysia.
Well, it's. I don't know. I'm just upset.
Take half and see how it makes you feel.
They have a juice.
Yeah.
You should have just got the juice.
Why you say no?
Because I want the full effect.
Okay, if you feel fine with half, then you can do the other half later. And then the next time you can take the full one. Just see how you react to it.
Look at the description. Yo, check it. This dope natural enhancer was made just for men who want to boost their sex drive in a natural way. Our ingredients are straight fire with powerful herbs and extracts that have been used for centuries to help out with male sexual health. No need to worry about side effects. This product is safe, natural, and easy to use. We know how important it is to keep your sex life on point, and we got your back. The juice is here to help men of any age and background get it popping. Don't be shy. Give it a try. We believe every man deserves a satisfying sex life, and our natural solution will make sure you're performing at your best. Trust us, you won't regret it. Disclaimer, not FDA approved. You know, they got you. That's what happened. They got you.
They might, but this shit might be the truth.
You can let us know how it goes.
I hope it is for you. I really do.
Just don't be running down the streets of the city naked. Talking about, I want to have sex.
I'm still hard from 5 days ago.
It makes me think of I Think I Love My Wife.
Yeah. And he's hard. Yeah.
And that was Viagra. I know it's not real, but that's what I think.
Again, $15. This is like cocaine prices. Like this is I'm not financially built for this to be a habit.
I mean, if you need the help and you're desperate, you'll
I'm
find
not
the
even
money.
desperate.
You just wanted to try it and see.
Yeah, just for fun.
But I think that's stuff you should look into when you have a partner to do that with. You
Now
can't
that
just
shit
be
gonna be
buying
stale.
shit just for fun because by the time you find somebody you want to do it with, they're gonna be expired.
You know, get ready so you stay ready so you never have to get ready.
No, not with that type of stuff. Get toys, motherfucker.
No, man. Look, we're gonna do that challenge too, so y'all understand.
We are not doing that.
We're
challenge.
not doing that.
No.
challenge.
No, Brandon.
No.
No,
You're not going to record me thrusting
for real.
in air.
I get a blow up doll for you can thrust into.
No.
You trying to start
You
OnlyFans?
can do that, okay? We can record you.
Right.
Let's see how long you are.
Right.
You doing
One
all
of
this
my
shit.
stores and see what you be doing.
Take one for the team.
Right.
Might find out at the club.
You gonna take one of them?
I said.
He gonna bring one. He gonna bring it with him. And then we gonna have to be just
you
looking
gotta take
out.
it like 2 days prior or something. Let's say it lasts for 3 days.
Take it in the morning. By the time we go out, it'll hit him.
Right. Sorry.
Lord Jesus.
But can we just be upset together that this is $30?
I'm upset for you, yes.
This is
15.
Black people, man. Come on. I wish they had set the expectation, like in the thing that said this is for one piece of chocolate, not just.
Well,
Let me
the
look
fact
again.
that it's called Thor and you don't see any Thor.
No, it's called Rock Hard Gummies.
No, but look at the product. There's the Thor,
chocolate
and then there's the honey, and then
chocolate Thor.
Yeah,
yeah, but it is chocolate.
Maybe.
Rock Hard. Yeah, it says Rock Hard Gummies.
Well,
More than
that was the
one.
original. That was the
But
original.
then look at the
thing.
products list.
They have different products. So
Right, they have that, real honey and juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't specify how many. Like it, because it's not in a. Yeah, that's very
misleading, right?
Very misleading.
Yeah,
You should
that
definitely
part.
what's to call it on that. You should write
Yeah,
that.
guys, Rock Hard Gummies.
Report them to the business bureau.
No, then I'm like, we will not send you anymore. But
You
I'm
don't
looking
need it
forward-
from them. You can get better ones from
Well, I
different
don't need it.
companies.
I'm in good health and stuff.
Well,
I just
then they
wanted
don't gotta.
the
They don't gotta
goose.
send it. That shit look mad sketchy anyway.
No, don't do that.
Nah, do it.
Oh my gosh.
I ain't. No, thank
no.
you. No.
No.
At least write perfect. No.
No. Well, I mean, what world do we live in?
They're still professional as businesses that
No,
know
'cause
how
you
to
know
speak.
what? Because there's some commercials that I see and I'm like, wow, that's poor grammar. That's not good. That's incorrect.
Right. And
well,
we shouldn't be dealing with people who can't, what's it called?
I would love this sponsorship. Imagine giving
No,
us
not
a-
from them. No. Well, you could do your own personal one.
Well, we're not going to get.
I ain't
Now we can
sponsoring
add
no
them to the
fucking-
list. Now first stateside. Now Rock Hard Gummies.
No, we could do stateside. We drink them shits anyway. It's nasty, but we drink it.
I'm saying? They're like, sir, we're not going to.
It's
we're
so
not-
nasty. I still take shots with it.
Elsa liked it.
Yeah, she did.
Elsa, she was like, "Ooh, smooth."
I know that was weird.
No,
Vodka is just strong.
It
So
is
if you would
strong.
like a strong vodka, that is the one you should choose.
All right.
what are you bringing for? What liquor are you bringing for?
For what? I'm supposed to bring a liquor?
It's open bar.
Yeah, BYOB.
No, I'll just bring Tito's. That's my vodka. Tito's. I'll be. Then we all gotta bring one. I
Well,
guess.
you don't want to share my stateside.
No, I don't.
Rell,
I'm gonna bring some type of reposado.
what's it?
Well, what up?
Some type of reposado,
The hell is that?
tequila.
She's so fucking fancy.
Why couldn't you say some tequila?
Because I just don't drink any type of tequila.
Well, what
Are
do you
you
mix that with?
I probably just shot it. But you can do a little lemonade, you know.
They don't have lemonade as a mixer.
So I'm gonna have to bring my own. That's
You
fine.
could.
Damn, I gotta bring. Well, then I'll just
No, well, they have orange juice,
juices.
pineapple juice,
Okay. I'll do
cranberry
pineapple
juice,
I'll do
juice.
pineapple
and soda.
and soda.
They do. So they have those mixers. I think they might even have Red Bull.
I am a Red Bull vodka girl.
I think. But if not, or maybe you should bring your Red Bull and then just mix it up for you.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay.
Cool.
But that's good. I can't wait. I can't wait. And
That's
I
this
think we're gonna
week?
be-
No.
it's next week.
In 2 weeks. Right?
Yeah, the way she said no, the way she's
That's
like
next
no.
week. Oh, it is next week.
No, is it?
It is next week.
It is next week.
Not this
No, not
Friday.
this Friday, the following.
Yeah.
Friday.
Next
Because it's this Friday already, so it's next Friday.
So the Friday that this episode
The
comes
5th.
out, the Friday we will be at a club.
Oh
And
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Start Friday. I'm going to be like, are we really going? Fred, let me know if you change your mind. Okay.
I'm going, but I got to be up the next morning.
This one's in Philly,
1
right?
o'clock. It's not
We're going
Yes.
to Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, Jazzy, close us out.
All right, y'all. Make sure you check us out on all platforms. You can follow us at the Cultured Misfits podcast, and you can follow me at justlim.j. Rell, what can we find you at?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you can find me on Instagram at Rell Traveling.
And you can find me running down the street naked with my dick swinging from these Rock Hard Thor gummies. No,
Yeah.
at DJ Silk. And don't forget to shoot us an email at culturedmisfitspodcast@gmail.com if you're interested in joining us at the beach this summer so we can pass on the information, vet you a little bit. We want to try to talk Jazzy into joining us at least one time. You know, I think maybe after the club experience, she's going to be like, you know what? The beach is not that bad. I think I can handle it.
We'll see what happens. Don't be having no high expectation. Okay.
No, super low.
Super low.
Super low.
As long as we're all in agreement.
Super low.
All right.
Like
Sounds good.
the kid with no knees trying to jump. Slow.
He get a little bounce, you know. He get at least 3 centimeters off. Okay.
Or so.
That's it.
We're all the worst.
Oh, man. But
The
we're
worst.
great at being the worst, right?
Yes.
And you're a
Yeah.
part of it. You gotta deal with it. So
The worst part.
so that's the worst part, not us.
Yeah. Just her.
It is because I have to deal with it.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending this time with us. And until the next time, we are out. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.